Hey, this is Scott Steiner, Big Papa Pump, the Big Bad Booty Daddy, and you listen to IcoPod, the best podcast going today. Holler if you hear me.
And we're back with bonus episode number 33 of IcoPod. I am Bob Collier Jr., and with me as always is Dallas Gridley and Austin Skinner. And it's everything you've wanted to see, plus the stuff you haven't thought of yet here on IcoPod, or also known as the tagline for UnCensored in 1996, which is the show we are unfortunately watching today. Guys, how are we feeling about some UnCensored? I'm naked. Just to go with the theme of the show.
That was one of the worst taglines I've ever heard for a wrestling pay-per-view.
Well, I'm glad you said that because that is, in fact, I didn't come up with that.
I believe you.
Guys, it's the holiday time.
That would have hurt my feelings if I did come up with that and you were like, that sucks.
Well, Boston, let's be real. Holidays happen. Christmas was great. Hanukkah was good. It's already been the New Year. It's probably March.
It's probably closer to Easter than it is St. Patrick's Day. This is coming out.
Okay, well, regardless, it's the holiday time. Whenever you're listening to this, there's a holiday coming or you just had one. So, happy Chris Hanukkah.
Happy 4th of July.
Patrick Day. Yeah.
Happy July, Memorial Day, Father's Day, Mother's Day.
Juneteenth.
I don't know. That's all I got.
Yeah, IcoPod has been, out of regular rotation now for, I don't even know.
When was our final, full main series episode? Was it July 2022?
It's going on 6 months.
I can look that up.
Well, because when we recorded our bonus...
Our last in the timeline, every week, was July 25th, 2020.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. And because I do remember shortly after we recorded our first bonus episode, from that, and I think it came out a little later than we expected. And then we've done another one since then, even, that may or may not come out around the holiday time, maybe.
Right.
Who knows? And now
I could maybe try to get that out.
Well, Bob, we teased that it was a Christmas gift, so we gotta try to deliver here.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, we teased that. I teased it at least. So, I mean, if I lie, I guess it's just on me. But this is our third one since the main series has kind of stopped, which is.
Technically, you didn't specify which Christmas, so I could drag this out for years.
That's a good point. I gotta say, I don't know about you guys, this is the 3 more bonus episodes than I thought was going to happen after the final episode of IcoPod.
Wait a second. Are you serious?
I really wasn't sure what was going to happen.
Will you just be done and not do it anymore ever again?
I don't know if I believed that we were going to get on and do some of these bonus episodes, but here we are.
Fully my intention to get on and do these.
Sometimes you're a fibber, man.
I don't know. I mean, like I said,
we're shooting tonight.
I wasn't sure it was going to. And Bob, I had Bob over here in my ear dude, it's done. Okay, it's done. That night we got on. I wish we were recording. As soon as I log on and Bob goes, we're fucking done. We're fucking done. We're done. And I was like, what's going on? I just got out of here.
Yeah, our relationship's never really been right since, but we're on the right track.
Oh, my God.
We're getting there.
Bob
he showed up to my baby shower, so that was a plus.
Yeah. Bob, can I give Austin a little tease about your New Year's resolution you told me the other day?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I'm really proud of him. Shoot proud of my friend Bob.
No DiGiorno pizza.
No, he's never going to stop that. He's going to be working on his anger. He's going to manage it.
I would say it's more tempered.
Do you feel like you have a problem, Bob?
I think I do.
No, he does.
What
As a
seems
friend?
to trigger it? Because I feel like I know what triggers it.
Technology?
Well, no, not necessarily.
It's technology.
I mean, to parlay it into that, I think a big trigger for Bob is when things should be convenient, ultimately convenient, and they're just not.
Dude, you see, that is 1,000,000% what it is.
So Bob basically gets frustrated at life, is kind of what's going on.
But here's the thing. I'm going to make it admitted right now, too.
Oh, boy.
Because when I have a plan in my head, like take, for example, putting up Christmas lights.
Oh,
okay?
Jesus Christ.
They give you the clips. You have the right gutters. They work on the ground when you're not on an 8-foot ladder, but when you're up there, goddammit, trying to clip those fucking things and they don't clip, I want to rip my gutters down and slam them into every window of my home.
Oh.
Yeah, no, it's like, this is such a basic example and not even something that's happened, at least not recently. Like, let's say I was putting my shoes on and I were to yank the shoestring, and then it just becomes the world's biggest fucking knot. I would be like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, all I want to do is put my fucking shoes on, which is realistically a minor inconvenience. Like, you just undo the knot. Right. But like, I would definitely just lose my fucking temper because I can't control that. I guess I could control it, but like I pulled it and made a knot.
Well, it's just one of those things that you shouldn't have to think about, and yet here you are, now you have to think about it because there's a knot.
Did I tell you guys this story about my buzzer?
When you couldn't find it?
Yeah.
Oh, I know about it. I don't know if Austin does.
I don't think I do.
Okay. So a few weeks ago, probably like 4 or 5 weeks ago, on a Sunday, like a Sunday here where it was like 70. Like the days before it was like 35, 40, and then Sunday it was like, oh no, fuck you, it's gonna be 70 though. And I hadn't trimmed my beard in months, so I'm like,
good.
Yeah, because Dallas prefers me not to trim. I'm sitting there in the house, right, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm sweating my balls off. It's like it's early November. And I'm sweating my balls off. And I'm not even at the apartment. We've moved out of there. Like, it's not a sauna.
Right.
And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go get my clippers. I know I have them. I looked fucking everywhere. And I could not find it. Right. So I'm getting pissed. Because it's like, I don't know where it is at.
Yeah.
That's a major inconvenience for me. Because right then and there, I've made it in my mind, like, I'm going to trim my beard.
Right.
And now I can't. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Right.
So I wait for Sarah to like get up, and I'm like, Sarah, do you know where my clippers are? And she's like, I have no idea. And now she knows where everything's at. So if she don't know, I'm fucked. Right. So I'm like, oh my fucking god. And like she, of course, takes it as if I'm mad at her, which I'm not. Like I'm mad because I can't find my fucking.
That's how ladies do it, man. I get that.
Well, it just drives me nuts because like if I'm mad at a situation, I'm not mad. I'm mad at like what is going on.
Even though Bob's he's taken it out on me before. I've been the Sarah.
No, that was a situation, Dallas. I thought we were.
But I get it. I get what she means.
It wasn't your fault.
I relate to her a lot.
Wait. Continue the story. Where's the clippers?
No. So here's the thing. I still don't know where they are at.
Oh wait, I thought you did find them.
No, I had to go up to Wegmans and buy new clippers.
Well, I knew that happened, but I thought you then found them after.
No.
Oh, okay. That must have been something else.
If I had to guess, they're probably in a box in the garage that I did not look through.
Well, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I can relate to that because I'm the type where everything in my home that belongs to me has a place. So if I go and check that place and it ain't there, there's a fucking problem. Because guess what? I know I would have put it back, so where the fuck is it?
Right. And the thing for me, too, is like I'm moving into... I've moved into a house where I don't have like a designated spot. Like at the apartment, like I knew where this was at.
Right. You're kind of in limbo right now.
Still, yeah, and it's been a few months, but like that's how it goes.
Right.
Well, listen, I get what you guys are saying. Okay, I'm not sometimes Bob just sometimes he goes a little extreme. But Austin, you said
I know, but here's the thing. I fully acknowledge that. I think.
Well, at least you admit it. I mean, that's good. But like I'm like Austin,
even when I'm flipping out, I know it is an overreaction. I just have to let it out though, because like if I bottle it up,
yeah,
it's just gonna get worse.
Yeah,
like something that is even more of like even less of an issue. I'll let the frustration of something I held in from whenever ago out on that too. I never got it out.
It's like a snowball effect.
Yeah. So like I gotta just stop doing that. So
I really relate to the needing to, like, if I don't find something, like, now mind you, I don't think I'm as organized as Austin is necessarily, but if I like get into my head like, oh, like I'm just gonna say a stupid example. It's not necessarily accurate, but like, oh, I think I have like that wrestling card somewhere. And then I go to try to find that wrestling card, and I don't find it. Oh, I'm going to open every fucking box in this house until I find that wrestling card. Like, that's how I am. Kaylee fucking hates it. But I do it, and I'm like, I know it's around here somewhere. And I will literally not stop until I find what I'm looking for. And then I do, and I'm like, okay, well, now that I just made a mess. Like,
yeah.
So
see,
I get it.
that example, I did that recently when I was, organizing my USWA DVDs, right? And I was looking for 95, and I couldn't find it. And I looked at Sarah, and I was like, I know I have it.
Yeah,
I've seen it since
that's
I've
the
moved
stuff
in.
I don't like.
Like I know I have it. But here's the thing: I didn't lose my temper though, because like I just kept telling myself, I know I have it. It's somewhere. I'm gonna find it, and eventually I did find it.
It's good.
But like that's an example of like I knew I had it because I had seen it since I moved in here.
Yeah, I hate that shit. I hate when I can't find things. Because again, to stem back to Bob, it's that minor inconvenience of knowing you have it, but you can't have it.
Yeah.
He's like, you piece of shit, dude.
You want to know another thing that I've noticed like irks me? Is like, if in my head it's like, hey, I'm going to sit down. And someone stops me from sitting down. It's like, why? For what? Why are you stopping me? Or like if I just want to walk down a hallway and someone's like, oh hey Bob, I'm like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? I'm just trying to walk.
That seems like an issue that I can't relate with.
I have a destination in mind, and I'm being like blocked from getting there.
I'm gonna start doing everything in my power to see how I can test Bob and be like, he's gonna text me and be like, hey, I'm gonna take a nap, and then 10 minutes later, I'm gonna be like, hey man, I was actually just thinking about this match from '87. You know about it? And then he's gonna be mad.
Once I say I'm going to take a nap, I put my phone down, and then I don't wake up for a while. No, you know what? The one thing that you got to do, Dallas, is you just have to make sure that you get board games out for dumb people like me.
Okay. I was gonna say, let me defend that, but Austin was there, and I don't need to defend it because I didn't say that. Okay. What I said.
Oh, I didn't want to get the hard one, the complicated ones out.
Austin, am I wrong?
Fair, that was a slight to me too, I think.
It was a slight to anyone who isn't good at playing strategic board games. Yeah. Which that group that we had that night, I don't think any of them.
It's more casual.
It's a more casual group of games. I have hardcore board game friends that play games that even confuse me, and we do it. And like if I played those games with Bob, for example, like he keeps saying, Bob's head would spin.
No,
so we play one of my favorite games instead, which honestly made it that much better for me because I haven't played that game in 3 years and I had a lot of fun.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, with board games, I'd rather just do like a trial round than listen to directions for.
In some games, you can't do that, and unfortunately,
sure you can. Absolutely, you can.
There's a lot of games.
You could read the directions while doing the practice round. That way, I have a visual of what's going on.
There's some games you cannot do that with.
Dallas is the type, though, to whereas it's like, okay, nobody's listening to directions. Fuck them. Let's play. And it's but it's like,
I've done it.
Bob, if you would have listened.
My turn. It's your turn now. And it's like, I don't know how to play. And it's like too fucking bad, dude.
Well, because like the thing is that a lot of the ones that I try to explain are very easy. It's like, let me do the overview and then we'll get into it because you're going to ask the questions I'm going to talk about anyway.
Yeah, I partially do that at this point just to like.
I know.
get you. Like,
everyone does, and that's why I make Kaylee do it.
It's like a funny joke now. Like, everyone expects me to be like, oh, here comes Dallas with the 3x.
Right. And then I have one friend who goes, I like when you read the instructions. And I'm like, yo, fuck you. And she's like, no, she's like, I really do. And I'm like, you're such a bullshitter. Like, it's just like, you're bullshitting. Yeah. And literally, she just texted in a group just the other day and was like, oh, I missed Dallas reading the instructions because she's had a baby and all this stuff. And it's like, shut up. You missed the instructions. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. It's a classic.
All right. Well, speaking of classics, as I stated before, we're here for UnCensored 1996, which is taking place on March 24th, 1996, Tupelo, Mississippi, at the Tupelo Coliseum. I think it's the same. Is it the same venue? Yeah, it is. Same venue as 95. Wow. So that's interesting. A little bit of a background here. How many matches are on the main card? There's 7 matches on the main card. There were 4 matches on the main event, which was the pre-show. I'll go through that here right now. Mr. JL, which is Jerry Lynn underneath a mask, defeated Dean Malenko in 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Jim Duggan defeated Big Bubba Rogers in also 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I don't know how accurate that is, but Dick Slater defeated Alex Wright in 1:55, which I think is a monumental upset because Alex Wright had been undefeated or doing pretty well for most of 95, and now he's losing to Dick Slater on main event. I don't know what's going on there. And then in the main event, the Steiner brothers fought the Nasty Boys to a no contest in 5 minutes and 19 seconds. I guess I'm gonna run down the card that we're expected to see. I'm sure we would have known anyway going into this.
You'd hope so.
Conan will be defending the WCW United States Heavyweight Championship against Eddie Guerrero. Lord Steven Regal will be taking on the Belfast Bruiser, which is Fit Finlay. Mm-hmm. Medusa will be taking on Colonel Robert Parker. Diamond Dallas Page will be taking on the Booty Man. And now originally, he was scheduled to face Johnny B. Bad for the WCW Television Championship, but Johnny B. Bad had lost that title to Lex Luger on Saturday night prior to this event taking place, and then left the company. And as we know, I believe the next week he appeared at WrestleMania 12 in a backstage segment with Hunter or something. Wow. And of course, the Booty Man is the previous Zodiac.
Yeah.
So.
The Bloodiac.
Yeah. And he is with, in fact, the Booty Babe, which is Kimberly.
Oh, God.
And when that match happens, I'm going to have to play his theme music for us because it's probably one of the worst theme music you've ever heard.
That sounds great. I can't wait for that then.
Yeah. Loch Ness, who we saw at Super Brawl.
One of the absolute worst pieces of shit I ever seen.
That's a fair statement. He'll be in singles action against the Giant.
Whoa.
There will be a Chicago street fight. Now, mind you, this is not in Chicago. It is in Tupelo, Mississippi. So I don't know why it wouldn't be just a Mississippi street fight, but it's
why
Chicago.
not, dude?
I don't know. Sting and Booker T will be taking on the Road Warriors, Hawk and Animal. Now, I believe the context behind this is that since Lex Luger is in the main event, which I'll get to in a minute, Sting was looking for a partner. Booker T volunteered to help him, but said like if they were to win, that Harlem Heat would then get a tag team title match, something along those lines. It's definitely explained on Nitro. So Booker T has other motives as to why he's in this match. He's not doing it because he wants to be friends with Sting. He wants it because he wants a shot at the titles. And then in our main event, it is the infamous Doomsday Cage match, which we'll see Hulk Hogan and Randy Savage team up to take on the following people.
No, Bob. To take on the Alliance to End Hulkamania, one of the greatest stable names I've ever heard.
That's right.
Which is so fucking stupid.
Come on.
The Alliance to End Hulkamania.
Sorry, that name is just so ridiculous.
That's fair. It's not on, that stable name's not on my list here, but you're at.
Oh, okay.
Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Meng, The Barbarian, Lex Luger, The Taskmaster, Z Gangsta, and the Ultimate Solution with woman Miss Elizabeth and Jimmy Hart in their corner.
Oh, no.
Now, the Doomsday Cage match is a 3-tier cage.
Dude, come on.
It will not be at the ringside area. It's like in the corner. We'll see it when the show starts.
Wait, what?
Yeah. All right. So Dallison, I shouldn't. I thought maybe you knew that.
I don't know if I knew that.
Yeah, we'll see. You'll see the setup for it. It's absolutely just ludicrous and like
Wow.
This is the reason, guys, that well, A, we didn't watch WCW episodically at this time. And B, this is one of the reasons that we've exclusively decided to cover the pay-per-views, because it's a nice chunk of ridiculousness, and then we move on to the next one. We're not stuck. We're not watching weeks and hours of this shit. It's just a funny watch through, and then we're on to the next one. So really, we're getting the best of both worlds. We're getting ridiculous WCW in a very contained portion.
Right.
Which
And then
I just totally agree with that, except that in 96 we were kind of bored with Raw. So, I mean, maybe we needed this in our day.
Well, 96 Raw killed IcoPod. Let's be serious here.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. When we are, like, our plan is to watch Nitro starting in 97. And I think 97 onwards, for the most part, it's very much more, it's not very, like, cartoonish, like overboard. There are still cartoonish characters, but they're not, like, a plumber.
Yeah.
They
go from one dimension to two and sometimes even three-dimensional, which is nice.
Yeah, it's a far more realistic thing. And I think also, like, 97 Raw is definitely more realistic, too. But
yeah, there's a grittiness to it. And I think that's just a reflection of, I think, really the time period. I mean, 97, you think of what was on the radio, you think of what was in the movies, you think of what's on TV. I mean, that's just how it was. So yeah, that's natural. And I think really Bob has made it very clear on this podcast before. 97 is arguably his favorite year of professional wrestling.
Yeah, I think it's I think if you were to incorporate ECW, WCW, and WWF, I think in terms of in-ring and the storytelling in general, I think that's like the last peak year for ECW.
Yeah.
Realistically, before they lose everybody, or they even
97 is their peak year, 100%. Yeah.
And then, like, WCW is really a toss. I think, like, 97, 98, it's, like, pretty close. I could see how people would say 98. But I think for me, 97 just gets more value because it's not watered down with Thunder.
Well, and that's for every company, though. By 98, things are starting to really stretch. And I think that's kind of why I like 1998 for all companies. Because they're coming off arguably their hottest year in a decade, every company. And not only that, the cast of characters that you have at that point, they're all established. They're all really good. Each roster is flexing its muscles of stars. And you get a little bit of the cracks, which is nice. Like, for example, NWO Wolfpack.
Right.
Like, there's kind of a chink in the armor, but it's like, I don't know, I kind of like that.
Here's the thing,
It's flawed. It's flawed, and I like that.
This is what I like. And, when we, continue on with, like, Nitro stuff, and we'll see, like, the Wolfpack. The Wolfpack is, I think, an indication of, like, I think we're fucked. Because we don't have any other ideas. So we're branching off of our main one. Mm. And when you do that, you're killing your main one.
Right.
And then, like, the second one's never going to be as good as the main one. So
But there's a lot of little Wolfpacks across all three companies in 1998. And I don't know. To me, I like that. To me, it's like, it's a throwback to what we have been watching for fucking IcoPod for the longest time. But not an entire reliving of those dark days. It's a nice, humbling reminder of, hey, things have been really good, but by the way, here's the finger poke of doom. You're fucked up.
it's funny you say this because I find myself when I'm watching wrestling, I prefer the back end. So I don't like watching wrestling when it's like peak, like this is amazing shit. So like with WCW, for instance, my like comfort TV is Nitros and Thunders from 99 till the end.
Yeah.
When I bought all that USWA TVs, it was from 86 on. 86 is like still a good year. But in terms of like business and stuff, it started to dip.
Yeah.
And then, you know, by 92, 93, 94, whatever, it's like they're getting 1,100 fans instead of 10,000.
Right.
The Coliseum or whatever. So I always like seeing how companies react after their peak and like what they try to do. I think that's the most interesting because like WWF 2000, every show is like, oh fuck, this is great. But after, right. So like, but like after that, when you watch like 2003 Raw, 2004 Raw, it's like, well, what are we doing now? Like, well, we don't have Stone Cold, we don't have Rock. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
And that's when you get your Batistas, you get your Randy Ortons. So you see like that next wave.
I don't know. To me, desperation breeds creativity. You know, when
not
you're
necessarily good creativity though.
Well, but that's the thing. I like that. I like that you don't know what you're going to get in a sense of, okay, either this is going to turn out to be a really cool storyline or like this is going to just kind of meander off and never be talked about again. Which is fine with me. I like that there's that possibility and that unpredictability that kind of comes back in 1998. Because really 97, everybody's firing on all cylinders. I mean, the big three companies are cranking out good programming, good pay-per-views, good characters, good promos. Everything's working. And it's like you can only work for so long until like screws start to fall a little bit loose. And do you tighten them or do you overlook them and then they fall out and other shit starts breaking? And 1998 is a big year for that.
No, I definitely agree. If anything, creativity, desperation in terms of creativity probably sums up UnCensored.
Yeah.
Briefly mentioned some notes here about like Nitro. There's not really a whole lot. Ric Flair defeated Randy Savage on the February 19th edition of Nitro, which I believe is the night after Super Brawl. Let me check that real quick. No, it's not. That's 2 weeks after Super Brawl. The night after Super Brawl, Arn Anderson picked up a rare pinfall victory over Hulk Hogan. And in fact, the next week on February 19th, that same show where Flair defeated Savage, Arn Anderson defeated Hogan by disqualification. Now, the rumor is that was being done by Hogan to show that he would do the job for people, and they picked Arn Anderson.
Yeah, exactly.
It was like a political thing with
he picked Arn Anderson.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
On the 26th of February, Hogan, Savage, and the Booty Man defeated Flair, Anderson, and Sullivan.
The Booty Man.
Then, what's the date? This is the 24th. Yeah, 24th. Okay. There was no show on March 4th. There was another 6-person match. Hogan, Savage, and Booty Man defeating Anderson, Sullivan, and Flair in a double strap lumberjack match. That was on March 11th. And then we continue on March 18th with a tag team match where the main event was Hogan and Savage defeating world champion Ric Flair and Kevin Sullivan by disqualification in a Texas Tornado match. So I mention all that because coming into UnCensored here, these guys in the main event have wrestled almost every single week.
Ugh.
Either in a stipulation match or just in a regular tag match. So it's kind of been a redundant series of matches.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what's going on there. All right. I don't got anything else for the lead-in, so how about we start doing the show?
Yeah, that sounds good.
It's UnCensored 96. If you want to watch along with us, head over to Peacock. It's Season 2, Episode 1. Runtime is 2 hours, 45 minutes, and 6 seconds, and I have a feeling that it's going to feel like more like 7. But you know what?
7 seconds?
Yeah, I'd say I knew I was waiting. I thought you were going to do that. 7 hours. It's not NFL Red Zone. 7 hours of commercial for no. This is WCW. Arguably, maybe some of its lowest creativity wise. I'm going to count down from 3. When I say play, that is when you're going to want to hit that good old fashioned play button and watch along with us. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
Oh, here we go.
I'm skipping the intro.
Well, the intro here.
Doomsday will be your last day, Hogan.
The way that it came up, it looked like it was like a 1994 like VHS tape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like VHS play.
Yeah. Where are we at on Kevin Sullivan? Do we like Kevin Sullivan or we don't like him?
I don't know if I really have a strong opinion one way or another, to be honest.
I like Kevin Sullivan when he's beating up jobbers.
I don't know. Part of me really wants to like him and get into it, but like he's not good.
No.
Okay, so question for you. So you mentioned Luger's in this, as we're seeing him in this highlight package.
Yeah.
Luger is still doing that story with Sting, I'm assuming, where he's his partner and he's kind of like the bad guy, but Sting doesn't believe it, right?
Yeah, that is going to continue on.
For the better part of the year.
Okay, so
I think it continues on through May.
So how does Sting believe him if he's like on the alliance to end Hulkamania?
So I think part of the angle here is like Jimmy Hart has to play a role like contract wise or something.
Mm.
But Sting, I think, is more like he hasn't done anything to me.
Okay.
He's my friend. He hasn't done anything to me.
Right. Okay, I get that.
And
this
like,
structure
made it clear that he wants like a title shot. It's a whole thing.
Okay, got it. The structure looks absolutely fucking insane.
I don't think I've ever seen 1 ounce of this show.
Yeah, I don't think either. And look,
I don't even recognize the ring mat that they're using.
It doesn't even look like the same venue as Uncensored 95.
Well, don't you worry, because we have... Wait, Bobby, Tony, Dusty, they're in the wrong seats. Dusty's on the left, and Bobby's on the right, and they have the names switched. Now, I said it last time, but damn it, we can never get away from Dusty Rhodes, man. Me and Bob.
We really
So that structure is interesting because when you were explaining it, I thought it was just like on the floor, but there's another ring with it. And it's like, essentially that's the entrance.
Right. Yeah, so like the first layer is the ring with a cage. It's like the one you would see in 2000.
Right.
But it's just like all the way in the corner with another ring.
But it's interesting because it's like once you build that structure, there's no like not having it up.
Well, because it's all the difference between this and what we'll see in 2000 is the ones in 2000 have layer, like they're smaller as you go up.
Yeah.
Right.
This one's not. It's all the same,
right.
And that's why I don't think they can hang this one from the ceiling.
Yeah, there's no way. Yeah, there's no way. It's like literally 3 war game cages stacked on top of it.
Oh my god, look, he's coming from under like the scaffolds. That's our entrance. This is so bizarre. And so you get to the other levels from those scaffolds, it looks like, maybe?
I think so, yeah.
Because it's definitely taller than the ones we'll see as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long's Guerrero been here? Like 6 months?
Since what, like August maybe of 95?
It was the summer for sure.
Because him and Malenko came at like the same time.
Right.
And then Benoit was like during Nitro.
Here comes Conan. Now listen, last time we just saw Conan on our last episode, I was not impressed. This, I think, there's more of a chance here because him and Eddie, I think, will hopefully have a pretty good opening match here.
Yeah,
well, his opponent was one-man gang.
I'm just saying. If that was my first impression of Conan, I was not impressed, so here we go.
Yeah, Eddie's first match in WCW. Well, I guess it didn't air until October.
Wow.
October 7th, 95, but it took place on August 30th.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, he's going on 6 months. Something like that.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This, the only reason I ask is because this version of Eddie Guerrero in WCW doesn't last long.
He's like this until, well, what? I know Fall Brawl 97, he's got that different look.
Yeah.
But, and he gets hurt in 97 too,
Mm-hmm.
right after Uncensored of that year. So yeah, I mean, for like a year.
Right.
Another year he's dressed up like this. But when he changes his look, I mean, that's like star.
Oh, yeah. Conan stretching him out here on the mat.
When he gets into a power struggle with Conan.
Yeah, I'm not a fan. Not a Conan guy. Even when he's, like, with stars in the next couple of years and, like, kind of figured in. Not a fan.
Yeah, but Conan's, like, he, like, is cool. Like, that's who he is. He's just like, man, look how cool that guy is.
I don't know if I've ever thought Conan was cool.
Oh, come on.
Some people
I
do.
really don't.
He's so cool.
Even when I was watching as a kid, like during 98, 99, whatever, I don't think I was ever like, Conan's, he's so cool.
My favorite Conan is Three Life Crew Conan, Bob's favorite.
My favorite is when he, Tigress tried to touch us. Go ahead, feel. That's enough.
Yo, Tigress, you like this shirt? Go ahead and feel. That's enough. Oh man, dude, Filthy. Okay, that's actually my favorite Conan. I'm retracting my statement. Filthy Animals. Fuck yeah, I don't care what anyone says. Their theme song's incredible, and they were so much fun to watch in 2001.
My second
In 2000,
favorite Conan,
2000. Sorry.
My second favorite Conan is when he's in TNA in a wheelchair and he's threatening to like kill Kip James, but he's in a wheelchair, and it's like,
oh yeah.
Conan, I don't know if you're gonna win this one, pal. And he's just like, I'll stab you.
Oh, look at Eddie standing
you
up
ruined
on.
3 Life Crew. It's like, okay.
What is he doing? What is this move?
Well, he's doing a handstand on his ankles, like he's a child playing with his dad. And he's like, Dad, look what I can do. And then he's
That was silly.
James up.
Now he's got a figure 4 locked in. Conan's gonna tap. Holy shit, he's tapping. Holy shit.
See, now, if I was the ref, I'm ringing the bell. That's the ropes.
Then there's like the thing, I forgot what it's called, but it's like when the guy taps like twice, and then like it's like not really a tap.
Yeah, that's a thing. Yeah.
What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. You know what I'm talking about, though.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And it's like they do it twice, and it doesn't count. And it's like,
Right.
That's not a tap.
Oh, there was a miscue there. They were trying for something and failed.
Roll up.
1, 2, 1, 2.
They're losing the crowd here. People are having a hard time keeping up because they're having a hard time keeping up.
You know, in wrestling, this is one of my pet peeves. I hate when they focus on mat wrestling to start off. I don't need that. Let's just get right into it. It's like two hardcore wrestlers. You're watching a hardcore match, and they're like, let's do a test of strength. It's like, no, use a chair.
Yeah.
Use
No,
a
that's
chair
so
that you
true,
brought
though.
to the ring and smash it over his head. Like, why are you doing a hammer?
It's so true.
So I assume, Bob, what you're getting at is you want these guys to be flying out of the gate.
I don't think that we need to be doing mat wrestling.
Warm
You can
up
have-
spots.
I would start off hot, and then, because you're exhausted, because then you go into your
Yeah.
arm work. But if you just start like this, I feel like you're starting behind the 8 ball here.
Well, to me, it's Conan leading this match, correct?
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
I just saw something pretty funny on Twitter the other day that made me think of you guys, because on IcoPod, one of the biggest debates that I feel like nearly ended the show was the Iron Man match at WrestleMania 12.
Right, that was definitely a part of the conclusion.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely part. So, it was like, name one match so you'd show someone who's never watched wrestling before, or whatever, right? And some guy, I can't remember who it was. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do remember who it was, and I can find the tweet. Actually, before I try to butcher this, let me double check, because I might know who it is.
Well, I'll tell you right now, that would never be my first match to show somebody, because if I said, hey, let's watch this for the next hour, they'd say, hey, let's go fuck yourself.
Well, that's kind of what the joke is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Iron Man matches is probably one of my whether it's a half hour or an hour. Because you're telling your audience nothing that happens for the first 29 and a half minutes really means anything.
Okay, I'm never going to find it because this person tweets way too much, if it is even the right person. But basically, they were like, I'd show them the Iron Man match because it's boring as shit and too long, and they'll never watch wrestling again.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah, so basically, it was like, I'd show them a match so that they won't watch it.
It's boring as shit. I think that that match would probably be a lot better if it wasn't like known it was an hour. Oh shit! What is this,
Dude?
Those are pretty freaking cool.
Yep.
I'm also trying to get us to spend money, but I won't do it. I did not even buy the In Your House Degeneration X stuff, and I really wanted it.
Dude, you fucked
I want
up.
to get the WWF like nightlight thing that he's got there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that thing's cool.
I'm fucked, dude.
We're back to a stalemate, guys, and we're a couple of minutes into this match. And again, I just don't feel like the crowd is really with it. A couple people are clapping.
No, they're waking up a little bit, though.
Are they?
I can hear them now. Yeah, I can hear them. I couldn't before.
Right.
Conan's getting them to cheer. There's like 5 guys right there standing up, but yeah, they're getting them back, which is silly to do this in the middle of the match the way they were doing this, but
They're literally that came across like we know that these people are not into it, so let's stop.
Right.
At them.
and like
And
make them
that's
cheer
what-
for us.
Yeah.
Tony's being like, they were divided. They like both men. That's what's happening.
They're both divided. They don't know which one to hate more.
Eric can run off the top. Eddie goes for the cover. No.
I don't know. To me, hairy chest automatically says I'm a heel.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
What hairy wrestler is a baby? Well, okay, never mind. I got one.
Magnum TA.
Age.
That's a different time period, though. That's hard because that's kind of what they look.
A-Train. Get the fuck out of here.
George the Animal Steel.
He's a heel.
Is he?
Yeah.
He's not always a
He
heel,
also
though,
got-
is he?
Not always.
He also got over as a babyface.
Yeah.
What about Earthquake? Natural disasters.
He's a heel.
Not as the natural disasters. He's like the.
Oh my god. With Tugboat.
I'm going to say that's different because he wears a singlet and covers most of it.
That's fair.
All right. Well, who was your example then?
I said
What,
most-
the baby face?
A baby
George,
face?
that was George Steele. Was your example?
Yeah.
No, mine was Magnum TA.
Yeah.
Razor.
Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he's got a hairy chest.
Damn it, guys. We're proving ourselves wrong here.
Yeah. Every time. Yeah.
But there is some wrestlers, like, I remember when like, CM Punk was doing the Straight Edge Society, and
Yeah,
he grew out
he
his
had a
chest
hairy
hair,
chest.
and he shaved his, like, pecs in with his hair, and so his pecs just had the hair on it.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a bad guy, so I got chest hair.
I'm trying to think of anybody else though. Bastion
Matt.
Booger.
John Moxley, his hairy chest.
Bastion Booger.
Well, Mox has head hair now, too, after he quit drinking, so I don't know if that counts.
No. Cody Rhodes was growing out his chest hair.
Is he on TV again?
He's hurt.
Not yet. No, he's hurt
Oh.
right now, but he was growing it out.
Oh.
Conan,
All right.
oh,
I was going to say, now things are picking up. We almost got a over-the-top rope outside to the floor.
yeah, but Eddie was thinking too fast, man. He couldn't do it. Now Conan's like, yo, clap for me, you bitches.
You know
the
what I've
bad
been
guy in
playing,
this
you
match?
guys, lately?
What was that?
Guess what I've been playing on my emulation station lately?
Oh boy. You
What
have
is-
been
what is-
playing Fire Pro Wrestling.
Close!
Oregon
Really?
Trail.
No. Legends of Wrestling 2.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
that is that where you go to like territory?
Correct.
Ah, dude, I love that game. I was always Sid.
I
So-
got that shit on GameCube still.
Yeah. I'm carrying
Sid's in
on
that
Eric,
game, right?
going through the Sid's in Showdown. Sid's in Showdown, Legends of Wrestling. He's in the one where the roster's, like, incredible.
And like
Okay,
Sting
that's the
and
game I'm
stuff.
thinking.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that
talking-
game just because when you would bleed, the blood would like splash everywhere, and it would leave like a puddle on the canvas, and it would like stay there.
Yeah. Showdown's really good, but they only made it for like Xbox and PS2, so I can't emulate that.
I got that one too.
So yeah, I'm Kerry Von Erich going through the territories, and right now I'm in a feud in Texas with the Funks, so it's like family versus family, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I like that game. It's hard as fuck and really clunky and doesn't play great, but I like it.
Dallas, I got a question for you.
Yeah, what's that?
How much do you think, or how much would you spend, let's say, if you could get every AEW TV, pay-per-view, pre-show, post-show, road to, media scrims, everything on Blu-ray from 2019 till 2021?
Holy shit.
That sounds like a lot of stuff I don't need, but this sounds like a question that you're going to then tell me, and then it's going to be an offline conversation.
How much would you spend? Because I found someone that has it all, and I kind of want to like say I have all like everything AEW. Just to go back and watch, you know what I mean? Because there's no network and it's on Blu-ray.
I don't know. Okay, this is tough. This is like really tough because New Age stuff, like I feel less of an obligation to pay for it because pay for it in this current case because. Right. It's like, you know, I know some people, that kind of stuff. So it's really hard for me to put a number on this, but you're talking, what, 3 years, 4 years worth of stuff?
3 years, 2019 to 2021, not 2020.
2021, okay. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Like, does he have a price or no?
Oh, he has a price.
Is it more
I'm going to guess
$1,000. No way. Is it more than $100?
Oh yeah. Because it's on Blu-ray.
Okay, but I don't think I would.
It's
then
original cover art. He made his own cover art.
Okay, I can do that.
So 6 discs, 18 discs, and 24 discs.
Holy fucking shit. Dude, that shit's $500.
More than 200?
I'm telling you right now.
It's more than 200, yeah.
No way.
200 isn't even for one of them.
I told you.
For 1 year, it's 220.
Okay, so here's my other problem. Yeah. The media scrums are on YouTube.
Right. Now this does include. Okay, so this is like the
This is what I mean.
Dark Revelation. Yeah, it's all on YouTube. He's converted onto Blu-ray and it's on a disc.
I don't need that shit.
Dynamite's Rampages, all that stuff.
That part's the cool part.
Right.
How much is it?
If I did my math right, it'd be about $445.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's not too bad, but I just don't think I could do it. Because it'd be cool to do it, especially right now where you can't really watch that old stuff right now. But eventually it's gonna happen, and then I'd feel like an idiot.
Yeah, but you're also talking to me.
Oh boy.
Bob
considers that more.
Shit like that.
I think if anything, it would be really cool to have the first year on Blu-ray. Everything from the first year, all the programming as a set. That would be cool.
Well, the first year is actually pretty short because they had like 3 or 4 like big shows, and then they did like Dynamite started in September or was it October?
Dynamite was October.
October. So they did Double or Nothing, Fight for the Fallen, Fyter Fest, and then All Out. So they had 4 shows, then it starts Dynamite, they had Full Gear, and then they finish the year. So it's a little bit shorter. It's a little more condensed.
We're still getting false finishes, by the way, here on pay-per-view. Not a whole lot's happened. It's still been pretty 50-50. I don't know if we're just going to get a catch finish here or what's going to happen, but...
I wanted to, we were talking about Legends Wrestling 2, and I wanted to find the roster because it just sounded like something fun to talk about.
Dude,
and I found it.
It's really good, but Showdown is definitely the best roster, I think, of any wrestling game ever.
Well, here's the Legends Wrestling 2 roster. You ready? We got Abdul the Butcher, Andre the Giant, Andy Kaufman, Bam Bam Bigelow, Baron Von Raschke, Big John Studd, Bob Backlund, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Bret Hitman Hart, Brian Pillman, British Bulldog, Bruno Sammartino, Captain Lou Albano, Cowboy Bob Orton, David Von Erich, Don Morocco, Dory Funk Jr., Dr. Death Steve Williams, Dynamite Kid, Eddie Guerrero, Fritz Von Erich, Georgie Animal Steel, The Grand Wizard, Greg the Hammer Valentine, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Harley Race, Hot Stuff, Eddie Gilbert, Hulk Hogan, Iron Sheik, Ivan Koloff, Ivan Putski, Jerry the King Lawler, Jimmy Hart, Jimmy Superfly, Snuka, Kerry Von Erich, Kevin Von Erich, Killer Kowalski, King Kong Bundy, Coco Beware, Michael Von Erich, Mil Mascaras, Mr. Fuji, Mr. USA Tony Atlas, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, The Nasty Boys, Nikolai Volkov, One Man Gang, Owen Hart, The Road Warriors, Rick Martel, Rick Steiner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, The Rock and Roll Express, Rocky Johnson, Roddy Piper, Sabu, Scott Steiner, The Sheik, Sid Vicious, Superstar Billy Graham, Ted DiBiase, Terry Funk, and Tito Santana.
This is for the Showdown one?
No, this is Legend of Wrestling 2.
Oh, so Sid is on that one.
That's what I thought he was.
Yeah.
So that's the game that you're playing then.
Correct. It's great.
Are all of those guys unlocked, or do you have to unlock them as you play?
I would say 90% of them are.
Yeah, I remember that because you would start off like in the East Coast, and then you'd have to.
Yeah.
Okay, so some big names that are new in Showdown are Kurt Hennig, DDP, The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, Jake the Snake, Nikita Koloff, Randy Savage, Rick Rude, Sting, and Warrior, Ultimate Warrior. And then there's those other people like, I don't know if I said Rock and Roll Express before, but I see them right here.
I think they were new for that game.
They might have been in some.
Did you say Robert Gibbs? Yeah.
He said Rock and Roll Express for the first game.
Oh, I did? Okay. I couldn't remember, but I just noticed their name right here separately, so.
Yeah.
So those are like the new ones in this one.
Going for a superplex here by Eddie. And he hits it. I'm really tempted to spend $445 on AEW.
Wow. Bob is getting itchy here tonight, guys.
I'm losing it. I probably shouldn't do it, but
if it was half the price and without all the bullshit dark stuff, then.
Well, that's kind of why I want it. Like that's why I kind of
Bob,
want it.
I don't think realistically. Think of it this way: you just got rid of how much physical.
Yeah, wait a second.
Don't screw yourself and spend all this money on physical footage when in who knows 2 years they fucking put out a thing.
Or
but
Bob
the
just
thing is that I like physical copies.
Oh, Austin, do you hear this?
Yeah, but right now, Bob, you don't have the room for it.
I have room on my fucking bookcase, bookshelf.
Right, I'm just playing devil's advocate here, dude. Do whatever you fuck you want, okay?
Conan just won. He's pinned Eddie Guerrero. It was a low blow. But was it by accident?
Pretty disappointed in that match, guys. I don't know about you, but
yeah. I feel like it also went way longer than I expected.
Too long.
Well, that match ended about 23 minutes into the show. So
wow.
I probably could get the time here. Let's see. That went 18 minutes and 27 seconds.
Wow. Oh, Conan tried to raise Eddie's hand, but he pushed him away.
When realistically, it probably should have went about 10 minutes and 27 seconds.
Cut out all the mat wrestling.
Yeah.
There you go.
What the hell, man? You low blowed me. Wait. He got pinned after he did a leapfrog?
Yeah, it was a low blow, dude.
Okay.
Going to Mean Gene Okerlund here after this commercial break.
Hey, Tony, I'm back here backstage, and coming into the room is...
Don't soil yourself, Colonel. I'm going to talk to you in just a minute. You can chat with the superstars if you guys want to talk to them online. Look at, here we go. The Giant sitting at a computer.
Way to kill it,
serve.
This guy is on
a block company.
Typing to fans?
You gotta be absolutely shitting me, dude.
Members type Go Convention for live electronic chat with WCW wrestlers.
I thought that guy lived, like, in a cave.
He's the Giant, dude.
And now he's typing on a computer?
Yeah, he's the Giant.
Alright, who's coming in?
Dick Slater
Dick
and
Slater.
Carter.
I remember Dick Slater won on the pre-show. He defeated Outright.
He's dirty Dick Slater, dude.
A man versus woman match. That's right. It's happening tonight.
How do you guys feel about intergender? Did we talk about this before?
How do we feel
I
about
don't know.
it?
I think it's...
I like it.
Yeah, but is it good?
I think it can definitely be good.
Yeah, but, like, do you have a favorite intergender match?
I can think of some I enjoyed at the time, like when Tessa Blanchard was the Impact champion. I was enjoying that.
That was good.
That was like some really good stuff, really. Bob has some new favorites.
That was my transition here. I have normally not really big on intergender wrestling, but I recently did a article for Wrestling Recaps where I highlighted a independent feud in chaotic wrestling between JT Dunn and Davian.
To me, I think
really
I think intergender matches are on the same scale as, like, midget matches.
I don't think that's the case at all.
Like,
you're
putting this on because it's, like, taboo and, like, it's a...
I think we're past that, though. I think we're past it being a taboo thing.
I don't know. I think that's why people book them. It's like, what's going to happen? It's not because it's like a contest. It's like
I think it can be, though.
I don't know.
I could see that mindset with, like, the more mainstream promotion.
Yeah,
you gotta find, like, a good indie company that knows, like, for instance, the Davian and JT Dunn thing. Like, going into it, I had no idea who Davian was. And the only reason why I checked it out was because on YouTube I saw like a few matches, like the video length was like over 20 minutes. And I was like, so this must be pretty competitive or whatever. Then I reached out to a guy on Twitter, and he's a chaotic fan or whatever, and he's like, yeah, Davian's really, really good. And I was like, okay. So then I checked it out, and the first match was like, okay, that was surprisingly really good. And then I proceeded to watch 3 more to finish out the whole feud thing. And I was like, the storytelling and the action was like really fucking good. I was honestly surprised at how good it was.
I don't know. I guess to me, in my very limited view of that kind of stuff, if anybody had a shot, it was China, and even the China stuff was like, And, like, if China can't get over intergender matches, I don't know if any woman could. Like, if you're telling me right now...
Tessa can. Jordan Grace can.
Like, if you're telling me right now, like, a Charlotte is gonna fucking wrestle a dude.
Charlotte could do it. I guarantee it.
Yeah, but...
Good intergender matches.
Is that putting butts in seats, though?
Depends
how they do it. Or is that just like a gimmick?
Depends how they do it.
I don't know.
I
don't think there's a lot of long-term money in intergender matches, to be honest. It's nothing against women. I think women can definitely sell out a show. I just don't think there's a huge market for intergender matches. I don't know.
We got Belfast Bruiser and Regal. They're starting off.
He's manhandling this fucking guy.
Yeah, this is a match I've seen on Twitter a lot where they'll do, a little highlight video or whatever, and it's a very stiff match. So I am pretty interested in this match.
Well, it's kind of Bruiser's thing here, isn't it? He's just a fucking stiff as fuck.
Yeah, and what's kind of interesting for like the context here is like Regal. Really, when he came in, like you kind of envision him as being kind of soft, just the way that he acts, and
Yeah.
he usually tries to avoid conflict. You know what I mean? Like he'll hit you with an uppercut, but then he'll also like back off. This is a feud here with Belfast that he like brings it, and he's like, I'm not gonna just back off. Like I know I gotta fight you, and it kind of shows Regal in a different light that I actually think is really good.
Well, I think both guys have something to prove here.
Sure.
Both guys want to be seen as the better either brawler or technician or just the better wrestler.
Yeah, I agree. Regal
Kind of a unique chin lock here. He's got his arm like up underneath his arm, like holding it, and now he's raking his eyes with his forearm. But he got kneed in the face, so now it doesn't matter. Headbutt
I know
to the
that
gut.
in April these guys have a parking lot brawl on Nitro.
That's fun.
I'm pretty sure. Unless, do they already have it?
Chin first to the safety rail.
I think that's on the April 29th Nitro. They have a parking lot brawl.
Oof. I don't know. I need to. It's totally off topic, but I need to start getting back into New Japan or something. I gotta watch some current stuff. I can't just not watch anything.
Yeah, I think you should. I have a friend at work trying to get me to watch more New Japan, but I just don't have time.
See, I would watch New Japan, but I know the shows are like 4.5 hours long.
They aren't all that, I don't think.
Well, and I think a lot of people fell off because a lot of the American guys work for AEW now.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Know. Well, and that almost makes me want to watch it more because that means their homegrown talent is getting more time.
Oh, sort of.
I'd like that.
There's a lot of UK guys and stuff. There's still plenty of foreign wrestlers there, but
the only thing I could if I were to try. Right, if I were to try to just watch, not even review it, I don't think I could review it. There's no way. But I think once it got to the G1, where it's like a show every day, and it's like 6 hours long every day, there's just no fucking way.
I just wait for my friend to be like, yo, that match on that show was wicked good. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
You don't still have New Japan World, do you?
No, dude. I haven't had that in years.
I know, me neither. I remember signing up for New Japan World.
And we had to use the Google Translate to figure out how to do it.
It was nearly impossible for somebody in America to use. And we went out of our way to use that shit.
And we figured it out, and we got it up.
I know.
These guys are just fucking hitting each other as hard as they can.
Conan, by the way, has joined the Spanish commentary with Moody Jack and Armando Quintero.
I love how he's been doing that for ever. He always goes to the Spanish announcer.
That was a TNA joke, by the way. In case
I know it was.
Okay.
I know it was.
Just making sure people know that those two people are not at the Spanish announce table.
What look for Finley do you prefer? This one or when he dyes his hair blonde?
I don't like this look at all, to be honest with you. I think this looks awful.
I like that, the top is gray and then the back is black.
That's what I was going to mention. I hate how it's two-tone.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst mullets. The worst kind of mullets are what he's got right now, where it's truly shaved down and then it's just long.
He looks like the type of guy that would be drunk in a bar just looking for a fight.
Which fits. I mean, the look fits what he's doing, but... Yeah. But no, I like the other Finley, which is also probably because that's kind of the Finley I knew. I never watched this.
My name is Finley, and I love to fight.
One of my least favorite wrestling memories involves Fit Finley. It was I went to a house show and he was wrestling Kane. And I'm not even kidding you, they did nothing for about 16 minutes.
I do think it's
constantly ran into the crowd, and then Kane would run into the crowd, and I was like, oh my god.
Isn't it kind of fascinating that Finley was like heavily featured in like 2006?
I think it's like kind of nuts.
It's fucking insane.
Because I'm pretty sure he was just a producer for like the women. And then
I don't really like Finley, I'm going to be honest with you.
I enjoy him. He's alright. It was just weird. I remember like the vignettes. And he's like, I'm Finley, I'm out the back. I'm like, what the fuck? This guy hasn't been on TV in 7 years. And now he's coming down to SmackDown? What are we doing? And I think he won the U.S. title.
Of course he did.
I was like, what the hell?
You know who's got to hang up the goddamn boots?
Who?
Chris fucking Mr. Krabs body without the shell, Jericho.
Mr. Krabs body without the shell.
That dude's got to hang it the fuck up, dude. Come on.
Okay, so hear me out. I don't disagree with you necessarily, but every time I think like, okay, I'm sick of this, he has a pretty good match, and I'm like, damn it, he did it again.
No, dude, he's done. Put a fork on him.
He can still do it. He can still do it.
I have a question. Now, I didn't watch Final Battle, but I know what has happened.
I watched most of it, yeah.
So Jericho submitted to the swing.
Yes, he
Has
did.
anyone ever submitted to the swing before?
Nope.
That's really weird.
Yeah, it was like I watched this after the fact. I didn't watch it live. But if I watched it live, that's the same kind of thing where I'm just giving this as the example because when it happened, it was the same thing. We were all hanging out watching WrestleMania 30, and all of a sudden, The Undertaker got pinned. And it's like, wait, what happened? It's like the same thing. Like, he taps out, and I would have been like, wait, what? Because you don't think that's going to be a finish, and then it's a finish, you know?
Yeah, I mean...
But isn't ROH just AEW, guys?
Yes, but there is, like, ROH signed talent, so it's like, going to be a thing. It was basically an AEW show.
It's basically a Ring of Honor is like the developmental.
Think of it like an NXT. It's the same thing.
Yes, yeah. I think that's kind of the idea.
It's NXT, and like sometimes the Raw guys go on NXT 2.0. Well, sometimes AEW is going to go to ROH. Same thing.
See, if they actually kept it as a legit, quote unquote, separate thing, that would be kind of cool.
I think it's going to be eventually, but right now it's not because they don't have like their own thing.
No, well, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot too when they kept on having them on Dynamite. People didn't want that.
Oh.
Well,
Regal
Tony
did like the holy elbow off the apron there.
These guys are having a substantially better match than Eddie Guerrero and Conan did, by the way.
Yeah.
We just got a suplex from into the ring out to the floor over the top rope. And then he dropped that cactus elbow on him.
Dude, that mullet is so frickin' bad. A theory of confrontation.
I know Regal kind of these days gets a lot of the credit he deserves, but I still feel like he's pretty underrated.
I know that at one point there's a promo by Regal. Now, mind you, of course, he's still a heel for when the promo takes place, but it's like shortly after Hogan like turns. And Regal cuts a pretty good promo. He was like, I want Hogan. And I was thinking, I was like, why didn't Regal get a shot? He has a good showing at one of the World War IIIs. I think it's 96.
Well, and if you look at his whole career, maybe in WWF, his in-ring stuff kind of lacked. But his fucking out-of-the-ring entertainment shit is some of the best.
I'm convinced that I think it's 2008 when he becomes king of the ring.
Yeah.
He feuds with Punk with seems like forever. But I'm convinced that he was going to get a title run there, and then I think he relapsed.
Yeah.
He got suspended or whatever, and they didn't do anything with him after that because they couldn't really trust him. But
Right.
I think that he was on the verge because I think he was like the GM or commissioner or whatever too. So like he like threatened to like black out the show. I remember that. He was like on a throne or something. He was like, "I'll turn off the show. I have that power." And I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
This is pretty funny. Did I turn off the lights or something? I'm pretty sure that was like 2008.
They're tied up in the ropes here.
I really liked him with Eugene, too.
That's what I mean. Even silly shit like that. The Chris Jericho piston in the tea kettle thing.
Yeah.
The Tajiri shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of good shit with Regal.
And then his stuff with Ambrose,
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah. I have that on a bootleg DVD that I made myself.
Hmm.
I might even have it sitting right here somewhere. How should I do? Hang on. Gentlemen, this is Dean Ambrose and FCW Volume 1 through 4.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
There's even some little screenshots on the back for you.
Wow. Dude, you went all out.
Oh, yeah.
You could sell that for $400. Do
A little spine art, Ambrose and FCW.
You made that?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
This is all Microsoft Paint, by the way.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And it's literally, dude, it's like these kind of discs.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Ambrose FCW 1, Ambrose FCW 2.
How many matches are on them?
I don't know.
Do you have a batch listing?
No. Here, I'll read you the back cover while we continue this match here. After WWE discovered Jon Moxley's work on the independent circuit, they pursued and signed him to a contract. Thus, Dean Ambrose was born. This 4-volume set covers the career of Dean Ambrose as he involved in WWE developmental company Florida Championship Wrestling before being called up to the main roster. This great set is full of matches against the likes of Seth Rollins, Husky Harris, Damian Sandow, etc. Angles, especially his deals with William Regal, and promos captivating audiences every time he grabs a microphone. See where it all started for this guaranteed future WWE megastar. And that's what you get with the Dean Ambrose and FCW Volume 1 through 4.
I like how you like wrote that because like then like years later you go to read it and you're like, oh okay, like you're trying to talk yourself into watching it.
Like it's probably good shit.
It probably is.
I definitely bought it from somebody and like just made the box art. There's no way I ripped out like and found that shit on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good one.
$400, dude. Custom cover art.
Microsoft Paint exclusive.
That's right.
You could probably get a sucker to buy that, and by sucker I mean me.
Yeah, Bob. And then I'll put it in a dumpster in a few years.
Listen, okay.
I like physical media.
I do.
And put it right here in this dumpster.
I do.
Instead of telling my friends if they want it, they can have it.
Now, here's the thing. Okay. You have to understand something. A lot of that stuff, I have it on an external hard drive.
I'm just saying what I wanted, I'll never get now. I'll never get the weekly TNA pay-per-views.
I also have 2 bootleg Owen Hart DVDs that I made. One's like, I think, a match comp, and then the other one's that, I think it's Wrestling with Shadows, like that.
Oh, like the bonus disc thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And then also another reason why I would want it is because it'd be like in a case. It's pretty professional. It's on Blu-ray. You're talking me out of it.
Just buy it, you motherfucker.
Buy it. You know why I want you to buy it? So I can borrow it. Okay?
As soon as it comes in.
If you want to know the truth, I want to borrow it. So yeah, I actually do want you to buy this because I'm not paying them.
No, of course you're not. You know what sucks is I'll buy it and then he'll be like, I got all of 2022 now because the year's over. By the way, that's $250 more. I'm like,
Regal's busted open, so we're zoomed all the way the fuck out.
This surprises me because we're on pay-per-view. This is
it's silly.
Not television, so I'm surprised that they're zooming out on it.
Dude, it's inappropriate.
Shit. Oh, he sent Loser into the cage.
I can't believe they're even letting them do that because they wouldn't want to be like, oh, that's Hogan's cage. Like, don't touch him.
Yeah, you're taking some heat off of it.
Yeah, he's bleeding pretty good.
Yeah, dude, I bet you his nose is broke.
It's gotta be.
Or something, like that.
I think it's his nose.
Well, the Blue Bloods.
I thought that was Wall Street for a second.
Who is this?
That's Dave Taylor and Earl Robert Eden.
Oh, wow. Okay. Also, who the fuck is Jeeves?
Jeeves is Bill Dundee.
Why are they letting them do this?
Well, the bell's ringing, so it's not happening.
I feel like they changed the finish or something. Like they're just gonna beat him up and get out of there. Why I didn't see Jeeves.
He came out with Regal.
He did?
Yeah, he was dressed like Regal though. He wasn't in like the little butler.
Oh wait, maybe that's why I didn't. Because you know what? Now that you say that, I think I did know that because I asked you before.
Yeah, I didn't realize that Jeeves was Bill Dundee until like an embarrassing long time after that.
That's really funny.
Well, because you never think it was him either.
Bruiser says, "Fuck this," and he kept fighting.
He kicked Taylor pretty hard there.
Yeah, because he wanted to try to run to get Regal, but we ended that one in a disqualification on people.
Well, I'll tell you what, guys, I enjoyed that match.
That was a good, hard-hitting match.
Yeah, I don't think that was bad.
There's no denying
for security, they're saying. Let's go to no gun.
And the more I see of this fucking bullshit-ass cage thing, the more I want to see it happen.
It's working.
Well, don't worry, because in about 2 hours, you will.
2 fucking hours.
Well, 2 hours the show's over. So
I know, but you know what I mean.
80 minutes.
You know me, Jane. My name's Jimmy Hart, and I'm loud, and I'm really stupid, and I got green sunglasses on, and the giant, he's looking pretty thin and in shape right here, and we're gonna fight fucking Loch Ness, and you're gonna be fucking falling asleep, baby.
Beers and cans of beer on the beach. What is it? Beans and taters?
Beans and taters. Fuck.
What does he have in his little grill in Florida? Isn't that what it is?
I hate computers so much, Mean Gene. I was in that chat room and they were yelling at me and making fun of me. It's not my fault that I have sausage fingers and I can't type right on the keyboard. And then I add extra S's to almost every single word. Okay, but Hogan, why don't you go to the chat room? How come you don't have to do the computer stuff? This is bullshit. I know tonight I'm going to lose to you. There's 7 other people. I'm not even in the main event. They're probably going to put me in the main event, and then I'm going to lose to you again. And then I'm going to have to go back in the chat room, and they're going to fucking make fun of me again. I'm out of here, Gene.
Why does the Giant look like one of those twin brothers that went to CNS? Do you know what I'm talking about, dude?
I think I do. I'm pretty sure they just said that the winner of Loch Ness versus the Giant gets to fight Ric Flair for the title, so I wonder who's going to win.
Loch Ness, dude.
Loch Ness.
I like Dusty Rhodes' pussy showing through his pants.
Oh my God.
Take a look at that, boys.
Well, you got that going on. Tony shoved some socks in his pants too, I think.
Oh yeah, he just
rumor has it because of Dusty's pants being that tight, that's how Cody got a lisp.
What the fuck?
The fucking denim cut his tongue as a child in the sack.
Yeah. That's why he's always emotional.
That's why Dusty talks like that.
Yeah.
That's why he's always emotional.
Yeah. That's the one thing I miss about Cody in AEW is every feud he just would have to shake his head and try not to cry. It's like, dude, you're fucking Anthony Ogogo. Like, give me a fucking.
My favorite Cody thing. My favorite Cody thing is when people say that he ended racism because of his promo.
He did. Dude.
Fucking whatever. My favorite segment was the weight when they were getting weighed with Big Show. Big Show's like, I fucked up. I didn't do it right.
And they were like, okay, 240.
Yeah.
Big Show was 240.
No, he was the one doing the scale, and he couldn't get the weight to like match up.
Oh.
That can mean. Woo, Gene, who's he with? Oh, just the hotline. Phone number no longer active, so don't worry, you don't have to pay $1.49 a minute.
Put some coin in my pocket and call today.
I'm sure right now he's plugging, someone has died in the WWF. You're going to have to call the hotline.
Someone has died in the WWF.
That's what he does. That's what he does. He's like, you wouldn't believe what former world champion died. Tune into the hotline. And then you like call the hotline. It's like, it's Bobo Brazil. He was 84. It's like, of course. Like, give me a break.
It's Bobo Brazil.
You think it's like Steve Austin.
Yeah, you're like, the super popular champion has passed away. You're like, oh my god, who is it? It's Bobo Brazil. Oh my god, funny. I thought it was like fucking Shawn Michaels.
That's really funny.
Loch Ness.
Let me tell you something.
He almost bit the microphone. It's not a
my weasel face hot. Across the ocean.
Isn't he fucking English?
Yeah, Gene goes, a weasel face hurt? He goes, yes, that's how I describe him. Yeah, this is fucking giant haystacks or something, right?
Yeah, didn't you confirm that last time?
Yes, it is. And Austin thought we were talking about a different haystack.
Yeah, Haystacks Calhoun.
Yeah, I knew it was, I got my haystacks mixed up, but this is giant haystacks.
Too bad I don't give a flying rat's ass.
Can I give you guys a little bit of a spoiler?
Go ahead.
Okay, this is a spoiler for this show, so I'm going to just apologize in advance. Actually, I'll just wait.
Oh.
I'm excited about it, but I can wait.
Okay.
He's a dentist. Isaac Yankum.
Call the hotline.
Wouldn't it be funny if Loch Ness was like, I thought this was the company with the dentist. There's no dental here? I'm out. I gotta get out of here. Man burst woman.
What a stipulation. Here we go. Austin apparently loves intergender wrestling, as we're about to find out, so.
Fuck.
Austin, I suggest you watch Deviant JT Dunn matches.
I actually want to watch those.
You've always been a JT Dunn guy, though.
I do like JT Dunn.
Yeah.
I was familiar with him, but I was not familiar with her, obviously.
Are those easily accessible on the YouTube?
Yeah, if you just type in, you go to the article and click the matches. I have them.
Oh, you did link them? I saw that posted this morning, and I was still in bed sleeping. I was like, I'll read this later. And then, so I gave you a click, but I didn't read it yet.
I gave you a click, but I didn't read it. Thanks, man. I'm going to go to the Liverpool library and just open it up on every single computer and click it and then close it just to drive up.
I was like, I got 10 more views today, guys.
Yeah,
the Liverpool library.
I'm gonna break into Liverpool High School and just go to their computer lab and do it too.
Set it as all the default pages, so it's
that's the home page instead of like MSN, WrestlingRecaps.com. Like, what?
Right.
I don't like Happy Medusa. I want her to be mean.
How's Colonel Robert Parker fighting in a 3-piece suit?
Is he? Well, because he's got to cover his hog. Everybody knows that. He can't wear shorts. He'll be down to his fucking kneecap.
Who is it's Rob Fuller. That's who this guy is.
Robert Fuller.
Yeah.
Which is, it's funny because, back in 95, 96, 97, as a kid, like, I didn't know that he was a wrestler. I thought he was just an annoying manager.
Well, that's how it always goes, isn't it?
Seemingly, yeah. And then, as I got older, it's like, oh, this guy actually, like, bled a lot and fought in fucking Continental and Memphis and whatever else.
Medusa had a match prior to this, a whole, 2 months before. And she lost to Sister Sherry on Nitro. So she's probably got some ring rust going on now.
Hence why she's in there with Colonel Robert Parker.
Right. And they're freaking out that he just locked up with her, by the way.
Medusa is one of the examples of you sign somebody just to sign them.
Correct. That's
to try to weaken your competition. She really does nothing.
She doesn't fit. There's nobody for her to even work.
There's no division. She wanted to wrestle more, and she goes to a promotion that had really just Sherry Martel.
And she probably wrestles less.
Oh, absolutely. She absolutely does.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's just interesting that how at this time, like, you have people like Medusa, and, like, it's like, wait, who's she wrestling? She doesn't wrestle on no one. They have to bring people from Japan because there's that little of women wrestlers for these people to work with.
And if they didn't, it'd be like Luna Vachon again.
Right.
Like once a year, and every year Tony Schiavone would be like, what? Luna? What is she doing here? And it's like, Tony, she's on the payroll. Like, what are you talking about?
Airplane spin. Oh. And she rolls him up.
That's a move that Jericho would submit to, probably.
Maybe. He did do 30 rotations or so, I mean, he's probably feeling sick.
Scoop slam. Is Fuller not going to get any offense on her?
It's probably for the better.
You would have thought that was Hulk Hogan slamming Andre the Giant by her reaction.
The immovable force.
Yeah.
He smokes. Considering how much that Parker sweats, I mean, did anybody ever look at his blood pressure?
That's a good question.
Colonel Robert Parker.
I mean, he would be cutting a promo, and he'd be sweating his balls off next to Mean Gene. And no one thought.
Wouldn't you be, dude? You would be too, okay?
Not next to Mean Gene. Maybe next to, like...
No, you would.
Yeah, maybe next to, like, Pamela Paulshock or Letitia Klein.
You'd have to do the promo from the shitter.
Bob is a sweaty boy.
Actually, I've gotten better with that now that I don't live in a sauna. I don't wake up and pull my own sweat.
I don't want to be that guy, but I never thought your apartment was that hot.
Are you kidding?
Dallas lives in a terrarium, though, so you can't really take that from
Dallas, when you came over, either my windows were open or the air was on.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, you wouldn't let sunlight in.
Dallas likes his
it's so hot.
At 81 degrees Fahrenheit.
What the fuck? So specific.
What? There was something.
Oh God, that was
a
fucking
weird
terrible.
There was something at the apartment that I had. I can't remember. It was a food item. Sarah would probably know if I asked her, but in the apartment it was so hot that it melted. It was like melted, and I never realized it. And I had that same item here, and it wasn't melted. And I looked at Sarah, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?" And she goes, "It's because it's not 90 degrees in here." And I was like, "Are you shitting me? This whole time?"
Oh wow, guys, the match is over.
Like, he won.
He won. That was unfair. They're saying though.
I'd want a refund if I paid for that.
That match or the food item?
Both.
I can't remember what it was. It was something really...
Can you text her so I can find out? I need
What's
to know.
Sarah up to these days?
I'll just go downstairs and ask her real quick.
Oh man, he's gonna leave us alone.
I'll
Are you
see
serious?
you guys in about an hour and a half.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What is the time check here? Where the fuck are we?
Okay, I'm at 59, 45, 46, 47, 48. We are barely an hour into the show, which feels fucking amazing right now.
God.
Guys, I'm running out of shit to talk about.
Are you for real, dude? Have we been on pause or something?
Yeah, so what I'm hoping is that maybe there'll be another hour, but then the rest is just like black screen, and it's done, and it's actually just like a joke.
What the fuck, man? It's because it started off slow. If we would, oh god, here we go.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Don.
Bob, where are you? I need to know who this guy is.
It's Don, isn't it?
Don who? I'll guarantee you things are starting to heat up. Oh, the Road Warriors.
Look at how dark his mustache is. He dyed the fuck out of that.
I don't know. Well, yeah, he probably did. We want to kick everybody's butt. Look at Hawk's elbow. Why does it look like that?
Why is Animal's forearm so short? He's got the Jushin Liger arms.
Yeah, he does. His forearm guards are too big for his forearm.
It's like hitting where his elbow meets his bicep.
Booker T and Sting in '96 is a very odd team to me.
Yes.
I still am not quite over the fact that that's the team that we're about to see together.
I'm never putting over the Road Warriors. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
They're one of your favorite teams, I thought.
No, I'm not putting them over. The fucking shoulder pad shit is so stupid.
I think it looks kind of cool. Anything goes, nobody cares, especially us. Harlem Heat wants a shot at the WCW. I like it when people say it like that.
Look at their little drawing of the ring with the cages on the back.
I know, and it says Hogan and Savage. Is like the triangles.
Yeah.
Look at the fucking scaffolding.
I can't wait for that match, to be honest with you. I really can't.
Okay, I kind of can't either because I've never seen it, and it looks like
for sure have not.
It's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
Oh, DDP is gonna get a shot to get Kimberly back. They're saying
she doesn't want to be with him.
Wait, so is the Booty Man a heel in this case, or?
I think so. Yeah, because he's just coming off his run as Zodiac.
Yeah, but I feel like they're good at ignoring that shit when they switch characters.
A character change, yeah.
That's the only thing. And, well, DDP was a heel because he won the lottery or whatever.
Bobby and fucking Dusty look like brothers.
Yeah, they do, dude. Oh, the month of May means only one thing. Oh, that's Slamboree.
Oh, boy.
The past, present, and future.
Oh, that's right. Slamboree is like their Hall of Fame fucking show.
Yeah. And I remember I looked up the card I'm pretty sure I looked at the card for this next show, and it's like brutal. Brutal.
Slamboree is always garbage.
Oh yeah, because it's fucking Battle Bowl. Lethal Lottery, oh god. Oh god. I'm not ready for that.
I
May
think
19th.
we skipped Slamboree or something last year, I think.
No, we
Bob
didn't.
refused to watch it.
No, we watched it. I quit wrestling match.
Oh, God. Is this the tag team match?
No, this is Diamond Dallas Page against the Booty Man. And so DDP will get his money and the Diamond, or the Booty Girl, or whatever, Booty Babe, back. Oh my God, look at him.
Is that fucking James Schmizzy, dude?
James Schmizzy, I was just going to say. Wait, he's not tan. He's not even tan. He looks like he's even, like, kind of getting out of shape a little bit. His hair's crazy.
The Jake the Snake tights don't even fit.
Dude.
Oh my God. This is like if you saw an indie guy trying to cosplay as DDP, this is what he'd look like.
Yeah, it is. This is ridiculous.
He looks fucking terrible.
Wow. Oh. Oh shit, here comes Booty Man. Oh my God, look at him dancing.
Where are the tights? Why are the thighs and ass cheeks only cut out?
Well, that's how it was when he was the barber.
I guess.
I don't get this. Like, what's...
I couldn't think of the food.
Oh.
Wait, you didn't ask?
I did ask, but she didn't know.
Wow, cool. Thanks, Sarah, for your help.
Yeah, useless.
Bob, can you explain to me why Diamond Dallas Page looks like, as Austin said, an indie guy playing Diamond Dallas Page? We know he lost all his money, but how'd that happen?
Wasn't it? It was because Kimberly. It was in Kimberly's name technically.
Oh, is that we're still on that?
I think. And now
well, look how much worse he looks. He's not tan. He's out of shape, and his hair is crazy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's because he's
wearing Jake the Snake tights.
Yeah, he doesn't have his money. There is though. I think I can't remember how they get it back, but he eventually gets it back.
Can you play us a little bit of the Booty Man theme song now? Because I think it's time to hear it.
That's what I'm doing. Oh. Stupid ads.
I'm going to mute it on my screen. By the way, the Booty Babe is not out here. Is this it? I'm listening.
Yeah. Is this the right one?
Yeah. That's what they were playing.
Yeah.
So Disco Inferno, basically.
Shake.
Yeah, instead of Disco Fever, it's just shake.
Wow.
Yeah.
Diamond Dallas Page looks so shit, dude.
Yeah, he does. He doesn't look great here.
Did they ever explain the transition from Zodiac to Booty Man, or did they just pretend that's different people?
No, it's definitely explained. I believe that the reasoning they give is that Mr. Bootyman was undercover.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
I'm pretty sure. That's the story.
He was undercover.
Yeah. Come on, man.
It was an inside job.
Get the fuck out of here. Are you lying?
It was a work the whole time, bro.
Let me double check. I'm pretty sure.
Guys, you know what I'm eating after this?
Tacos?
Nope. Close, though, because I had those for dinner.
Wait, okay, so you already had dinner, though.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I'm eating a great value vanilla ice cream sandwich.
Wow.
That's not a bad decision. Those are good.
Can't wait. Pretty excited.
Yeah, so.
Why are you waiting 2 more hours to eat that?
Because it's the right thing to do. I don't want to make you guys jealous.
I'm eating some honey grams right now, and then I have some other snacks next to me too. Yeah, so Hogan eventually turns Zodiac against his stablemates by revealing him as a mole.
That's so stupid.
That must have been, late 95, early 96.
Disco Fever!
Which is then funny because by August, he's the disciple.
Right.
Who gets beat up. But joins anyway.
I'm super invested in this match, guys. I don't know about you.
I mean, DDP's look is really doing it for me. I can't lie. It's
He's
hilarious.
literally wearing pajamas.
Dude, that is what Jake the Snake wore when we saw him at 2CW.
Correct.
But they were red.
What if I were to tell you that this match goes 18 minutes?
Oh no. Oh no. Why are we watching this show?
That's not true.
We think that this show's not going good, but guess what? We got Slamboree next.
It's not another 18 minutes. That's bullshit.
You're right. It's 16.
16?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm getting nervous about this, guys. He was a mole.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. Just get out. Hey, Bob, remember when we fantasy booked like the whole year of 2001 WCW and then proceeded to never release it because neither of us wanted to actually write this shit out?
Yeah.
It's good shit.
I do remember that.
I still got the WCW booking chat. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay,
I remember...
Like, which one? Like, when we did it, Austin,
no.
or a different one?
No. This was one that me and Bob did. We booked out the whole fucking year with all storylines and everything, and then just never wrote it.
Me and Bob started a TNA one at one time. It didn't go very far, but we did.
I was just going to say, I remember we had a plan. That? Oh, yeah. I remember we had a plan. It was like, oh, Bob, like, come over. And we're like, we'll just come up with all the shit, right? So I come over with a notebook, whatever. Dallas is all like, yo, let's get a roster, whatever. We figure out a roster. Because I used, like, the PWI 500 from that year.
Yeah.
Because we started at the beginning. So we started, like, 2002. And we got, like, the roster, but I think we just got distracted by doing anything other than, like, figuring it out, and then we just never did it.
I believe that.
Wait, no, you did a couple shows because you put them on wrestling recaps.
That's new stuff.
I think that was just mine.
I don't know. I feel like there's one or two ones that you guys booked together that you put up there.
I don't know if I remember that. I definitely think that, Bob, I think we, like, did break some stuff down at least, though, but I don't really remember. It was so long ago.
I don't think like a full show.
No, not the full thing. Probably more ideas, but
yeah,
look at Booty Man with this thing. Austin likes his gear a lot. My favorite part about it, though, is that he's just wearing, like, white tights underneath the cutout parts instead of, like, when he's beefcake and his, like, butt cheeks were showing.
Well, that's the thing. He's the Booty Man, but, like, his booty ain't out, is it?
No, you can't see it because there's something underneath the cutouts.
Yeah. Rebooking TNA 2002 pay-per-view number 1.
No, Bob just did that, though.
That's mine, yeah.
Oh.
There was like an old... Oh, shit. The ref just pushed DDP off the apron.
Was that legal?
Oh, remember when Bob was booking 2CW?
I still have that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yep. Booty Man catches DDP.
I still have some good ideas for that. For my my TNA one, since it probably will never come out, one of my ideas was a babyface Jeff Jarrett, which he is in the where I'm at now. But I was gonna have him get jumped by Homicide in the parking lot as a way to introduce Homicide. And like have that be
I like it.
For like in 2004.
I like it.
Not super late. Now I was gonna have him beat him up with a fork.
Oh wow.
That's my gimmick, dude.
A fork?
Yeah.
This match is so good.
You're weighing him down to the ground, baby. The fans are with Booty Man, the mole. Jesus Christ. I can't even believe that shit, dude.
Why is James Schmizzy in this match? I still want to know.
He just bumped into the ring post.
Oh my god, he fell over the safety rail. The cops are like, get back, even though this kid was just standing up. I know.
No.
The kid like stood up. Oh, the booty babe.
Oh, there's a booty babe.
No, guys.
Is she going to show her booty?
Oh, you're getting shit.
I think this is everyone's reminder. Every few months, you guys need this reminder, all of our listeners, and that is that Kimberly Page turning on Diamond Dallas Page at Spring Stampede 2000, arguably the biggest, most shocking turn in wrestling.
Almost 4 years to the month from the show.
Dude, I mean, it was just like that good. I watched like a clip, like I saw it again, and it's like, damn, this still gets me. It's good.
This still gets me.
You don't see it coming, and it happens, and it's like, how could she do that?
That's one of my favorite memories of Dallas and I's friendship. Is getting that text message, and I'm like, this guy's fucking watching Spring Stampede 2000 right now.
You know what my favorite memory is of our friendship, Bob?
When I fell asleep on your birthday.
Oh, wait, the birthday? When you fell asleep on the birthday?
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Let's see. My favorite Bob memory is when he gets mad at me.
I felt so bad. No, one of my favorite memories with Dallas is like I was texting him about TNA pay-per-views and he thought I was pissed. I was like, no, dude, I thought I gave him to you. That's all I thought.
That literally happened like 3 weeks ago.
I know.
Bob was wicked mad.
I was not mad at all. I could have sworn I had given you them. I was like, what? Didn't I? I thought I gave them to you. But then I thought about it and I was like, maybe it was just the TNA.
Fuck you, Dallas.
Oh yeah, I was so pissed.
You were.
Well, you probably minorly inconvenienced him.
Oh, it was about to be because he had to send it to me.
No, that was not a bad.
Guys, I really wish this match would be over.
Well, now we're just ready for the Doomsday Cage, so I mean,
Dude,
we really got to
I'm so ready for it.
Well, we also have the Chicago Street Fight in Mississippi.
And the Loch Ness.
Do you guys want to know how long that street fight is?
No, we'll just suffer through it when we get there. 18 minutes, 23 seconds.
23-26.
Do you guys want me to tell you?
Not really.
Then I won't.
I bet it's at least 30 minutes long.
No. What's your favorite sitcom?
Full House.
Okay, so Full House episode, which I know you're not telling me the truth, but a Full House episode is usually
I like Full House.
Full House episodes are usually like 22 to 23 minutes long, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll tack on an additional 6 minutes, and that's your street fight.
Oh. Okay.
Well, don't worry, guys. There's only 1 hour and 25 minutes left of this show.
Wow. I mean, I don't want to be that guy. I'm running out of shit to talk to you guys about right now, so.
Man.
Literally talked to Bob yesterday. Austin, we talk enough these days, so.
We talk
I'm just
Once a month is pretty much good.
You were just in town. I covered my bases then.
That's funny.
Yeah.
You talk enough. I've had my fix for the month. Good.
I've been dying to watch some world-class stuff. I just haven't had the time to sit down and do it.
Well, you could be doing that right now instead of doing that.
You literally could be doing that.
Yeah.
What's stopping you? What are you doing? Like organizing like diapers or something?
Okay, no, I'm a psycho. Here's what's happening.
Oh God. Oh God.
I have not written on my regular blog. I haven't reviewed anything. I haven't casually written anything. I will not let myself proceed with any of that until the fucking book's done.
Well, you gotta give yourself breaks, though, and like, hey, if I want to do something fun...
I'm not, dude, I won't let myself do it.
Yeah, but
I'm punishing myself.
Don't do that. It's gonna hurt the writing of the book.
And it has been, because I've been trying to watch WCCW shit.
Yeah,
and
but
crank out a couple reviews.
Okay, but hear out from someone who also needs to like bounce around. You need like another creative outlet of like, okay, I'm gonna watch WCCW, be like, wow, that was fun, and like maybe that'll help inspire you to write more of the book. You need that.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm literally on the I'm on the epilogue of the book. Literally the last chapter. Dude, fucking between the baby, between moving, between working, it's like...
Yeah, you need to do something fun, though.
Fuck,
if you're not,
man.
You need to give yourself a break from the work part and have some fun.
Yeah. Well, and I'm not going to sit down and force myself to write it either, because then it turns out like a piece of shit.
That's what I'm saying.
So I ain't doing that. I don't know, but yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with it. I was starting to rebook ECW again, and then I stopped because of the book, but I was starting to get that going.
That's the stuff you gotta do, though. You have to have, like, a creative outlet to, like,
I know.
be inspired.
You know what I did the other day?
What's that?
Because I can kind of relate to this. So
Pulled your pork?
What's that?
You pulled your pork?
No.
Oh.
Also, yes.
I sat down last night and I was like, I'm going to review something. I'm in a good mood to review something. And I proceeded to not review anything for like 6 hours because I couldn't make up my mind on what I wanted to watch.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we do when we want to find a show on, like, Netflix, and we sit there for an hour
It's
scrolling.
Because there's like I did that too recently. I was on Netflix actually. And because I hadn't been on there in like 2 months. I hadn't even bothered.
Oh, I know what you need to watch, Bob.
Too hot to handle the new season, I know.
No, you need to watch Better Call Saul.
Oh, I do.
Holy shit, dude. I'm having so much fun right now.
What season are you on?
5 out of 6. Halfway through.
Yeah, I did want to watch that.
You need to. It's pretty good. 6 is not on Netflix right now, though, so I gotta find a way.
I've been really wanting to rewatch Reno 911 from the beginning.
That is such a great fucking show.
I've never really seen it.
It's my top 2 TV shows of all time.
Oh my god! Yeah, I have that on DVD. I have that set on DVD.
So do I. My number one is that 70s show. Number 1.
Really?
I could watch that anytime. The reruns. Fucking love that show.
DDP just kissed his wife and she slapped him, so that's going well.
And then he got a high knee. Oh my god, he lost.
Good God.
Now, my favorite thing about, I think we've talked about this before too, but Reno 911 is like, I'll see the clips of it on Facebook and then people think it's a real police video.
That's so funny.
like the country guy gets pulled over.
That's the one I see all the time.
Yeah. Or like reciting the alphabet backwards and he's drunk, but he does it seamlessly. And people are like, he's not fucking drunk. These cops are assholes. It's like, dude, it's Reno 911. You stop.
Booty Man just did a very long kiss on Kimberly Page there. So is DDP done wrestling now? Is that what the gimmick is?
No, I don't think he's done wrestling.
But it's a I Quit Wrestling match.
It is?
Yeah.
I don't have that. I just have it as a singles match.
They posted about...
They played the graphic.
I don't know. Going back to Reno 911, I like Nick Swartzen on that as Terry.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll go to like the taco shack or whatever.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, Terry, we have you offering up blowjobs.
No, that wasn't me.
What are you talking about? No. And like the guy will like walk up to Terry and he's like, Terry, How much for a blowjob?
I feel like I really like that
Terry
show,
whispers
but I've never...
to him, and he's like, couple bucks? And he's like, Terry, I'm a cop.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's fucking really good. I like that almost every character on that show plays like a criminal character.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just blur the face out and just talk different. Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
It's so funny. Dallas, I think you would like that show just because it's absolutely fucking ridiculous.
That's the stuff I like, yeah.
Oh, you know what? I, on Netflix, I actually watched a Bo Burnham show. Zach Taylor wants to be famous or something.
Mm. He's pretty funny.
I think you guys would really like that.
What's it on?
It's on Netflix.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's Zach Taylor or Zach Jones. Maybe it's Zach Jones.
I have to look at that.
But, yeah. They're like 20-minute episodes. I burned through it in a day.
Oh, nice.
It was actually really funny.
Who's your favorite Reno 911 guy?
Oh, Dangle.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I like Junior a lot.
Yeah, but I like Thomas Lennon a lot.
Yeah.
Zach Stone. Zach Stone is going to be famous. It's on Netflix. That's a pretty fun show. Yeah, Dangle. I like how Dangle is like in love with the other cop, like the first couple of seasons, and he's like he's like helping him move, but it's like just him because he didn't tell anybody else. So he's like, Dangle, it's just you? And he's like, yeah, I'll just help you out, you know. He's like, and it gets to a point where he's like, Dangle, if you fucking touch me one more time, I know what you're trying to do. Okay. And he doesn't do it. Or the episode where Dangle's like son comes into the picture and he thinks, he finds out like it's not his son or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like he walks up to him and he's like, yeah, oh, you want to like? He's like, no, do you have Jones' number by any chance? And he's like, oh. Get out of here.
Yeah, it's a great show.
When he comes out of like the clothing store and his bike is like inside the pole, and he's
every time.
Like, who keeps doing this to me? Oh God, so funny! I love that show.
Speaking of funny, here comes Loch Ness.
They said this is the first time in Mississippi they brought a Richter scale in, is what Bobby Heenan said.
Loch Ness, funnily enough, would go on in 2015 to star in... Oh, he just
fell.
2015, Loch Ness would be famous for heading to Ring of Action Wrestling and teaming up with Chris Storm as part of the Bad Company tag team.
Oh, man.
It's a little known fact there.
Screegee's going to text me about that one. Okay, so the winner tomorrow night is fighting Ric Flair. Is it going to be Ric Flair versus Loch Ness or Ric Flair versus the Giant?
What a ridiculous stipulation. Like
Either way, you're fucked if you're Ric Flair.
I mean, yeah.
Here comes Dallas's favorite entrance of 1996, the green lights for the Giant. Just blew his wig back the last time he saw it.
I mean, it was pretty good.
Fucking loves this shit.
But no, you gotta remember, no one else had, like, cool lights, and this dude comes out in cool green lights. It's like Oz all over again.
Okay, Dallas.
The only thing that's missing is a casket.
It's the best entrance of 1996 right there, the Giant.
Well, Giant Haystacks is looking good. Sorry, Loch Ness.
Wasn't he just billed under a different name at the last pay-per-view?
No, he was Loch Ness.
No, he was
Was he? Oh.
Yeah.
He's actually a lot taller than I thought, too.
Well, he probably has lifts in, doesn't he?
Who, Loch Ness? He's billed at 6'11", so I mean he's a big guy.
He's 6'11".
He's giant, Bob. Giant Haystacks. At one time, he was known as Giant Luke Haystacks.
This is ridiculous.
According to the cage match, his cause of death is Krebs.
Is what?
Cage Match is a German website, isn't it? They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Krebs. Krebs.
What the fuck is that, dude? You gotta do the Google Translate on that shit.
Oh, it's Krebs.
Krebs.
He died of lymphoma.
Krebs, dude, it's Krebs.
Well, it's horrible. He died in November 29th in 1998.
Yeah, I got that, dude.
Just about 2 years later, he's dead.
I got that written down here.
I don't know how that translates. How does Krebs go to lymphoma?
Maybe it's like cancer or something.
Oh, okay. Krebs.
There's just a bell on. I don't know why. For the record. Oh man.
It's so short-lived. He gets lymphoma around this time.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not laughing at the lymphoma. I'm laughing at the translation. A giant just pinned him. Of Krebs. And I'm going to since Bob's saying that too, my spoiler was going to be, this is his final match of his career.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, he lost to a kick and a leg drop.
Yeah, he's Hulk Hogan. Yeah. Trademark giant just yelling.
Before this little run is Loch Ness. That started, by the way, his first match was February 11th, 96 on Main Event. It was a no contest with Jim Duggan. Before that started, he appeared in WCW on December 11th, 1991 on WCW Roar Power Tour. He defeated Steven Regal as Giant Haystacks, and that was because they were in the UK, which is where he's popular.
That was the last matches of his career ever?
Ever.
Wow.
Now we're Lee Marshall. Lee Marshall has a great diagram behind him on the
Okay, Bob's here finally to tell us who this guy is. Lee Marshall.
You don't know who Lee Marshall is?
Oh, I called him Don. I knew who it was, though.
Lee Marshall, he's Tony the Tiger.
Wait, I know the name. But why is he not doing it here?
All right. Who's here?
Oh
Sting.
Why is Sting red?
Booker T. You're not Lex Luger. You're not Stevie Ray.
Hang on, shut your bitch ass up. You see this outfit? You see my titties? That's the point.
You want?
This is so weird.
What's your guys' favorite Booker T storyline?
Storyline?
Yeah.
I like when he's in the Main Event Mafia because he does really funny commentary with Kevin Nash on Impact.
I'm shocked that it's a TNA.
My favorite storyline is when Vince McMahon says the N-word backstage and Booker T hears him.
My favorite storyline is from SmackDown when Kurt Angle's like, "I want to have sex with your wife." Like he wants to have what is he saying?
Passionate,
dirty sex.
Yeah.
Because I watched recently the pay-per-view where they fight, and he's like, "I'm gonna have jungle fever sex with your wife," or she wants it so fucking bad.
Dude,
He
weird.
breaks into the locker room and is just hovering over her, "I'm gonna fuck you tonight." It's okay, Kurt. What the hell is going on here?
There's a lot. That's another guy. Backstage where, yeah, he's good in the ring. But sometimes Kurt Angle's even better, like, in segments.
Oh, my God. His TNA stuff that I've been watching lately has been great. There was one where he is looking for Sting backstage, and he tells Borash, he goes, you know where a coward like Sting hides? And JB's like, where, Kurt? In the bathroom. So he goes searching, like, through the showers or whatever, and he kicks open a couple of stalls. And he kicks open the last stall, and Rikishi's in the stall. reading a newspaper. And Kurt Angle's like, oh my God, I've made a horrible, this is horrible. Oh, no, I made a horrible mistake. No. And then, like, he's like, JB, we gotta get out of here.
That's pretty funny.
Oh, this is why it's a Chicago street fight, you fucks.
Well, I kind of figured, but I didn't want to sound dumb if I was wrong.
Yeah, but
No.
why is it but they're not in Chicago?
Yeah, but it's because these assholes are from Chicago.
I understand that, but they're not in Chicago.
I thought so too.
That's why, though. It's
Man,
like, oh, it's our
I know.
match. It's a Chicago street
Look
fight.
how smart I would have sounded.
I know that. No, you know what, Dallas? If you had pointed it out, considering we know that, and you would have said that thinking that we didn't know that, you would have not looked smart.
No, that's not why I was gonna.
Another favorite memory with Dallas is when we were watching TNA and Nikita Koloff took off his mask. And he was like, who's that guy?
I
and
did
was
not
like, it's Nikita Koloff.
say that.
He was like, oh. Right.
I knew who it was. I was shocked. I didn't know what to say.
Yeah, go back and listen to it, people.
Go back and listen to it. And do I say who? He
goes, who's this guy?
No. I literally say Nikita Koloff the same time Mike Tenay does.
Bullshit. It's not right at all.
Well, the Road Warriors don't care. They're starting
They
now.
literally overran them. They were barely walking, and they overran them.
Guys, we still have over an hour left in the show. If you're following along at home on the cock, we are at 1 hour, 36 minutes, 42 seconds.
Booker T's like, I got a carabiner holding my goddamn gear together in the front, and I don't even rock climb.
I don't rock climb.
What is the outfit, though? Can we just talk about it? What is that?
I don't know.
Name me one guy from Harlem that's dressing like that fucking bullshit.
Fair point.
It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, what is the Harlem Heat character really?
I don't know, but if I'm booking two black guys from Harlem that are like gonna beat you up, they are not dressing in ballerina fucking outfits. Like, get that shit off, dude. And they're especially not gonna be purple outfits either.
He hit the scissor kick.
I love that this match goes on for a half hour. I cannot wait to sit through this forever.
Sting just feels like such an odd man out here.
Well, because, like, where's Stevie Ray? What's he doing?
I don't know.
They just needed to get Sting on the show, so they took Stevie off.
I think it should have been fucking Booker T and Mustafa Akid as Harlem Heat. Now that would have been some shit.
I think it should have been Booker T and New Jack as Harlem Heat, and then New Jack would always have a gun, which would then represent the Heat.
That's fucked up.
He'd be like, I got the Heat, Booker. And, like, obviously he wouldn't shoot anybody, but he would just, hit him in the head with a gun and then, like, hide it.
Remember when somebody talked shit to New Jack at a live show? Who the fuck did that?
That was you.
That's so messed up.
That was you.
Dude, I thought I was gonna get killed that night.
Yeah.
Looking back, that was a great trip. I'm so glad we did that, because a lot of funny, cool shit happened that
was
night.
that was so, yeah. So
I
good.
used my long legs to steal a DVD from a family.
Dude, Yep.
And then I was like,
and he handed it to me, and the people next to us looked right at him like, holy fuck, are you serious?
well, here's the thing. I grabbed it with my foot, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh, I already have this one. And I gave it to Dallas.
You shouted out the heavenly bodies to guys that were cosplaying as them.
Go watch those SMW tapes.
Yep.
Go back and watch them.
We saw MJF when he fucking wasn't shit.
Yep, dude. And I knew as soon as I saw him, I was like, his attitude, the way that he presents himself, like he's gonna be a stud. I'm pretty sure that Max Caster was also in that match.
Yeah, I think he was. I think.
I've looked it up before on this show, so go ahead and go back and listen to another bonus episode where I probably popped it in and told everybody that was in it.
We're getting
Bob,
sweet double screens here.
Bob, do you like the Road Warriors?
Yeah, I told you. My favorite Road Warrior is when they break Henry Godwin's neck on Doomsday Device.
Okay, good, because I don't like them.
You don't like the Road Warriors?
Fucking no, man.
I like. Okay, they're good when they get to beat up people for 3 minutes. I don't know about extended matches.
Say this one right here.
Right, this one right here that's going to go on for a half hour. Yeah, that probably is not a good booking decision for these guys. And I also just like when Hawk says, "Wow, wow," and that's after Animal's like, "Tell him, Hawk, wow."
I do like that part too.
It's unfortunate that Hawk died of Krebs.
Krebs. Fuck.
I like how this picture-in-picture, it's just a split screen here, and at the bottom in a black fucking banner, it just says Chicago Street Fight.
I like that part a lot as well. I was thinking the same thing.
Well, it's just in case you didn't know what you were watching.
Oh, we know.
Dropkick on the aisleway.
Hawk didn't know what to do, so he just threw a dropkick.
I feel like when you're the guy throwing the dropkick on a concrete floor, I feel like that should hurt you more.
Yeah, you're kind of dumb when you do that.
Yeah, because you're just, dropping your entire body on a concrete floor. It probably doesn't feel great.
You know what I've been jamming out to lately in my car?
What's that?
My Way or the Highway, a la WrestleMania 17.
Oh.
That's WrestleMania.
That's right, baby.
Check out. Check out.
It's Bob's show right there.
Bob is jamming right now.
Just one more right. You'll be history. And I. All right. I've been jamming out to I Want It That Way by Backstreet Boys.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird.
Also, I Know Victoria's Secret by Jax.
Okay. Oh my god, he hit him with the chair. And then fucking Hawks in an armbar.
It's devastating.
Sting doesn't use chairs. He's a good guy.
Well, he just did on Animal there.
Maybe he's turning into the Crow tonight. Oh, Animal's no-selling. He's already back to the ring.
Oh, Nelly. Oh my god, he's going crazy with the chair. Animal is.
Where did they find a green fucking chair? Oh my god. Please be the fucking pin. Ah.
Oh, dude, it hasn't been a half hour yet.
I'm bored with this shit.
We have one more left. Oh shit. We're gonna get copyright flagged.
Bob don't give a fuck. He's the one who closed IcoPod down.
That's right.
I do remember when I logged on, he was like, guys, it's fucking done. Why are we even doing this?
Guys, I can't watch 97 Raw because
I was like, well, can we finish this?
It's getting good, and I don't want to watch it when it gets good. I'd rather watch the first 4 years where it fucking sucks so much.
All I said was, guys, I don't know about 1997.
And then Bob, it was like dynamite exploded.
He went DEFCON 3 like Kanye did recently on Twitter.
Oh, God. Oh, no, stop right there.
You know what? Hitler had some great ideas.
No. This is so fucking bad. No.
Yeah, that's all it took. And then Bob proceeded to pull the plug.
And I was in the middle of it like, guys, I don't know what to do.
Well, really, if you think about it, let's be serious here. It all stems off of Dallas's fault.
We did talk about that, I think, yeah.
Because if he wouldn't have injected the poison of Dallas Gridley in between Bob Colling Jr. and me, trying to weasel his little TNA podcast in there, we'd probably still be doing it.
It's all the TNA Cross the Line podcast.
The TNA Cross the Line podcast burned Bob out, and in turn made him not want to do IcoPod anymore, just like me. So he was like, fuck it, we're not doing it anymore.
No, that's not how that worked out at all.
So, just setting the record straight here, folks.
The problem with TNA is, like, we're at a point right now where, like, every show is, like, pretty, like, actually solid. So I'm not burnt out by that.
I'm burnt out of this fucking pay-per-view, I'll tell you that.
Well, we still got the main event, which is what we're waiting for. This awful doomsday.
Yeah, but it's probably going to get 7 minutes.
Honestly, it's probably all it needs.
These guys are just hitting each other with fists.
Yeah, they don't know what to do. They're like out of moves.
Guys, we are officially under an hour. We are 1 hour, 46 minutes, 27 seconds into this 2 hour, 45 minute, and 6 second show.
Oh, thank God.
Which means it is nearly time for a pee break to prepare for the main event.
This match is so bad. Is the crowd making any noise or no?
Yeah, they are.
I'd be pissed if I paid for this shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, looking at the card, I don't know who would really want to pay for this.
I actually don't think on paper the card was that bad, but... Now, did it hold up? No.
I mean, their entire main event is in one match. Like, all their main event wrestlers are in one match.
Sting is literally right here.
Like I said, all their main event wrestlers are all in the main event.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're talking about the fucking Ultimate Solution in
Yeah,
the
dude.
Gangsta.
Yeah. Sting is the ultimate B-plus player, and we all know it.
I've actually been really waiting for Z Gangsta to come here.
Yeah, it's Zeus. I bet you Zeus has drawn more money on pay-per-view than Sting ever did. Sting missing
That's
the
fucked up.
splash clothesline by Hawk.
What you just said is fucked up. Did you know that Zeus fought Abdullah the Butcher at Capital Sports Promotion in 1990?
Yeah, it was probably a 10-star match.
Well,
That's considered one of the worst matches in wrestling history.
Well, it was a double count out that went 9 minutes and 52 seconds in Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube.
Has anything good in Puerto Rico ever happened, or what?
Bruiser Brody getting stabbed.
Did he
Knew
get
that
crabs?
was coming.
Did he get the crabs?
No, he got the stabs.
He got jabbed. Bruiser Brody was the first person to get jabbed and it not be controversial.
What?
Yeah, like, jab for COVID shots and everything. That's pretty controversial. And he got jabbed in the shower, and no one really cared. No one even bothered to look into it. They're just like, yeah, this is normal. And then they just walked away.
Not if you ask fucking Tony Atlas. I was sitting there, brother. I was drawing him a picture of his son, and then all of a sudden...
That's Tony Atlas for you.
Just for fun, I see here on Cage Match, I figure we can chat a little bit about this, and so we'll probably never talk about the show again. It looks like Dave Meltzer gave the Eddie Guerrero-Conan match 3.25 stars.
Yeah, okay.
Same for the Steven Regal and Belfast Bruiser match.
That was 3 1/4.
Yeah. And the match that we're watching right now that we are desperately feeling very bored about got 3.5 stars.
What in the hell is he talking about? First of all, Regal and Bruiser should get a higher rating than what Conan and
100%.
If Conan and Guerrero got 3 1/4, then like Regal and Bruiser's like 4 stars. This getting 3.5. I don't how.
That's insane.
Booker just tried to do a spin-a-rooney, and Animal got like kicked into him, and he stopped him from doing it because Animal just plopped down. This is ridiculous. This is so.
What did he give? What did he give Haystacks and Giant?
It's not listed on Cage Match, unfortunately. Those are the only ones that were listed. Excuse me.
He's just
yeah, I think on Cage Match it's only listed if it's 3 or more.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, 3 or more stars. Oh.
So that tells you how good, a little preview of the main event.
You what?
So that gives you a preview about the main event.
Oh.
It's not listed.
Oh, no.
Well, maybe it's so good that there just weren't enough stars. It could be, maybe that match is the first 6-star match and not Kenny Omega against.
You're right.
Dude, now all I can think about is Reno 911. Fuck.
I'm going to look up some Reno 911 clips right now.
Hey, you want to know something really funny?
What's that?
My brother recently has been trying to buy shoes on the internet, like fancy shoes.
Oh, okay.
And like every time he does, they refund him the money, the seller backs out, like people are just not doing the deals, right? Well, tonight he proceeded to try another deal. $411.
Wow.
Oh, is it for AEW DVDs?
For a pair of shoes. That he doesn't plan on wearing. They refunded the money. Again, another seller backed out. They're not doing it. So now this money's like in limbo for 3 to 5 business days like it always is. Well, he proceeded to find that same pair of shoes for $488 and clicked buy now, thinking it was the buy now, pay later thing with PayPal, which is what he was trying to do.
Oh, no.
But it was actually all the money up front. So right now in his account, there's a pending $800 and some odd. And this dude don't got $800 and some odd for shoes right now.
I'd be pooping my pants.
Yeah, he is. He's like texting my sister and I about it. So it's pretty funny.
Oh, shit. They're saying that Riddle failed a drug test and got sent to rehab?
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing suplexes in the ring right now, by the way, if anybody actually does care about this match.
You know what is another good Reno 911 segment is when Jones thinks that his voiceover for the commercial is going to make him a millionaire. But then they only play it like twice. And he's like, what?
Yeah.
And the is free. Yeah. In the installation is free.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, I forgot about that. Fast Eddie McClintock, the guy who drives the fucking Trans Am.
That's pretty funny.
Dallas, you gotta watch it. I bet you they have episodes on YouTube, like full episodes.
They do.
Yeah. Ah, it's funny shit, man.
I think there's Reno 911 episodes on like the Roku channel too.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
I do tend to find it hard to get into comedy shows, which is weird since I do like to laugh, but you know.
Well, I feel like a lot of times with comedy shows there isn't like substantial storylines usually.
I think that's my problem.
At least not like series long.
Yeah, I've been told to watch some, but it just doesn't work for me.
I think another reason I like Reno 911 is it's not necessarily episodic. Like, you can just watch any episode.
That is nice.
Order. Yeah.
I've been getting into, like, deep series, though. That's kind of like my new thing.
Yeah.
Which I used to not watch shows all the time, and here I am. Binge watching 6 seasons of Better Call Saul.
No,
you should watch Pepsi, Where's My Jet?
I'm going to. It's on my watch list.
Dude, that's so good. So good.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I got a bunch of stuff on the watch list, but I gotta get through this first.
Bob, did you ever see Eastbound and Down?
I did watch a couple episodes, but
with Danny McBride.
Yeah, I didn't get like super into it, but I did see it.
That shit's funny. I've only seen the first season of it, and I liked it. He's like a washed-up baseball player that has to live with his brother or whatever.
Yeah.
I like the Ric Flair guy at the car dealership. Will Ferrell plays him, dude. It's so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's in the show?
Yeah, he's literally like a Ric Flair guy.
That's awesome.
Oh, man. This match sucks, dude.
Yeah, it's bad. We've talked about everything but the match in the ring now.
Oh, nice power slam, I guess, there by Animal. I mean, what can you... Again, this is an example of like, oh, hey, punch, kick, chair shot, punch, kick. Fire.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all this is.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, that just goes to show the fact that we haven't really talked about it at all tells you all you need to know.
I mean, the split screen is ridiculous. It's so funny. Like two guys are in the ring, two guys are on at ringside, but you can still see them in the other camera shot.
I don't know. I guess it's a way to continue the action when one's like stalling around, the other one's having a brawl on the outside. But even still, like it's bullshit.
Booker T with a DDT on the floor to Hawk. Back in 1987, that would put somebody out for 8 months, but we're going to get a 2 count here. A 1 count, actually. Hawk kicked out at 1.
And the installation is free. It's funny.
Oh, man.
Or like when they all thought they won the lottery and they storm into the thing, like, motherfuckers, I quit.
Yeah, like, well, they got fur coats on and jewels and all this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it turns out like 20,000 people won it and they all get like $120 each.
Yeah. Another one, one of my favorite episodes is when the guy, like, on the children's show comes in and everything just goes wrong.
I don't remember.
You don't remember that?
No. Was it an earlier season or a later season? Like, was Garcia in it and shit?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't remember.
I can't even find. It's like a PBS show, and the guy's like trying to teach kids about not doing things, and they'll be like at the beach and be like, oh, what are some things you find at the beach as an officer? And they're just like, oh, syringes and stuff. Like, oh, what's in the syringes? And they're like, drugs. And they're just like, oh, maybe we shouldn't say drugs. And they're like, well, that's what it is. And then he's like, no, we can just say like,
Candy.
a beach ball or something. And then they'll be like, yeah, a beach ball full of cocaine. And they'll be like, no, that's not what we're talking about. It's season 3, episode 4.
Huh. I don't know.
It's just so.
Yeah, there's a lot of it. The first one I ever saw that made me want to watch the show, Carrot Top was in it. And he was like throwing his furniture out of his hotel like fucking 30 stories up.
Yeah.
And it's like a hostage situation with Carrot Top. Ever since I saw that on Comedy Central, I was like, I'm watching the fuck out of this show any chance I get.
I don't know what the first one I saw was. But I just remember knowing that it was a spoof on basically Cops.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Great. It probably had to be something with Terry. Because every time he's on there on roller skates and just being silly, cracks me up every time.
They pull it. What's up, guys? What are you, hi, what are you doing here? This is so weird that you're here.
This guy just said,
it's like, well, we got 4 calls, Terry. Come out here.
Terry, we're getting calls that you're blowing people in the bathroom for a taco. And he's just like, no, it wasn't a taco, it was a quesadilla. Terry, you can't do that. And he's like, oh, shit, that's not what I meant. Sting has brooms, and he just had Animal over the back.
Oh, my God.
Why is this still happening?
I don't know.
He's the cleaner.
Oh, my God. Is this where Kenny got it from? He stole it from the Stinger?
Oh, he was.
Those brooms are pieces of shit, too. Look,
I like how he's holding...
The broom doesn't even move.
He's holding 2 of them together. That's my favorite part about that.
Where did he get those?
I like that Sting went backstage to get 2 brooms.
Specifically 2 brooms. Not 1, 2.
That's a good point, yeah.
As he walked into the ring, he looked and he saw, oh, I might need those brooms later. And he's like, okay, perfect time.
Pretty stiff. It crosses the back of his head there.
Ooh.
Oh, there's like dirt on it. Like dust coming out of it.
Bob, it's a fucking...
Hawk's like, give me that!
Well, I would think to get a brand new broom.
Why? It's a fucking broom. Why'd he just break it over his knee?
He's going to stab him with it. Okay, well, Animal, you could have choked him with it not broken.
It's a visual.
I guess. Is somebody coming out or something?
They must be going into the finish, right?
I mean, has it been a half hour yet? I don't know.
I don't know, dude.
There's really been absolutely zero substance to this. It's incredible.
Correct.
I got to see what Matt Petticourt, friend of the show, thought about this. Because if he gave this match...
Dallas, I'm sure you've seen the clip where there's like a cop and he buys these white boots on Facebook, and it's New Boot Goofing, and he's like posing in the boots.
Yeah, I feel like that sounds familiar.
Yeah, that's the show. I see that one all the time.
I see like the cowboy on the cop camera one a lot, like Bob was saying.
Yeah.
Where he like dances and shit. I've seen that one all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean I've seen like clips and stuff, but yeah, it's not something I've really watched a lot of. Booker T has left Sting. He left, like, just gone. Maybe he's going to get more brooms.
Probably.
He's going to get Stevie Ray.
Oh, wait. They're saying Animal went with him, but... Look, Dusty just said, hopefully he's going to get some brooms. Okay, so Animal is in fact... Backstage. Wait, Luger's there. Wait, there's a table set up, a very small table.
What? Luger's in the mirror. He's looking at himself in a mirror. And
he's working out.
He hit him into some popcorn.
He acted like he didn't know that was going on.
Oh, here's Stevie. Stevie's helping him. It's a street fight. Anything goes.
Oh.
Oh,
wait, Stevie can help help fight right here, but doesn't tag with his partner? What's up with that?
I don't know.
He ruined my scene? Is that what Luger just said?
What are they handcuffing him or something?
Yeah, they're doing something around it like a post. Athletic tape.
Are you fucking kidding me?
He's got athletic tape around his wrist.
Yeah, but you can break out of that. Give me a break.
I was just gonna say, that's what's keeping him there?
No, they said he cannot.
If Animal can't break out of that, that's the equivalent of Goldberg not being able to get out of the police station and cross the street to get back into the Georgia Dome. For his match.
What the fuck?
How did Booker get there again?
So fast, dude. Had to have fucking ran. He probably ran there.
This has been unbelievable.
You know what this match reminds me of, Dallas? You remember when we play fucking Here Comes the Pain?
Oh, yeah, and look, yeah.
And it'd be like, dude, don't leave the area yet. Don't leave. And then somebody leaves and you're like in the middle of doing something cool as fuck.
And then all of a sudden we're in Times Square.
It's just the cutscene of the guy being like,
yeah.
like, come on.
Dude, yeah, it is just what it is like. Oh shit, there's Stevie Ray.
He just assassinated Hawk with the chair.
It's over.
Okay, so you're telling me after all of that, a chair shot that we saw 900 times was enough?
Fucking.
That's a handcuff.
Finally, dude.
He's handcuffed.
Finally.
Animal was in fact handcuffed around that post. That was not just a leg fake.
Sting and Booker like, yeah, good teaming with your partner.
How did Stevie get there again so quick?
It must not be that far backstage.
It must not be. I like
it's
how
literally right at the curtain.
I like how Booker T won, and then he's like immediately telling Sting, like, I'm going to beat you for the tag title. It's like, thanks, man. I can't even just celebrate a win.
Oh, man, what a match.
Remember, Sting, you told us that we're going to get a title shot, and I'm going to beat you for it, sucker. Oh, no. Did he die?
Krebs.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Okay, he's not dead.
Can you dig it, sucker? I think that's like match of the year candidate so far.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
That long of a brawl was like just brutal, though. But guys, it's about time. You know what.
That was a Nasty Boys match without the Nasty Boys.
Yeah. Yeah, or Public Enemy. What time is it, Dallas?
Okay, I am at 2 hours, 8 minutes, and 4.56 seconds.
Okay.
So we have literally just under 40 minutes left, so.
Hell yeah, dude.
Great. Fucking great.
Never been happier.
Well, I think this one should be fun, hopefully.
I feel like your definition of fun is a lot different than ours. Because, like, how long is it going to... Well, I mean, the key is already set up, I guess. So they should be able to just go right into it, right?
You know they got to do a Hogan
hope
interview.
so.
No, well, yeah.
They don't care about rules.
Dun, 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 dun.
Good God. I just want the show to be over.
Bottom line.
Yeah, you know who's really good?
Who?
A Luigi Primo.
With his pizzas?
Yeah, Luigi Primo's a shit. I found him on Twitter like 2 years ago and was like, what the fuck is this guy? And followed him immediately.
Oh, guys, here we go. Bruce Buffer. An event like no other in the history of professional wrestling.
He is the master of the Steiner recliner. Why does he say that shit?
See? They're going to end Hulkamania.
Accompanied by his number one freak, Medeja.
Medeja. Are you ready?
He wants you to holler if you hear him. Scott, Big Man, Booty Daddy Steiner. And then, for Rick Steiner, it'd be, if you don't like him, you can bite him. The dog-faced gremlin, Rick Steiner.
Look at the fucking pyro sparks in the cage.
I like it.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Now when they
man?
get tossed into the steel, they'll burn a little bit.
Now you gotta think, if you're at the total opposite side of the arena, you're fucked.
Oh, you're screwed.
You can't see shit.
The guys in the nosebleeds over there, they're like, dude, we got great seats for this main event.
That's a really good point, actually.
Yeah, because if you're front row, you're like, fuck, I can't see anything.
Well, that's the thing that sucks. Like, if you're on the other side of the ring, you're fucked. You're done.
That thing looks so shitty, dude. Look at how bad the flooring looks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What is the object
What
of this
the?
match?
Ric Flair entering with no robe on. Now listen, I know he's about to walk into a cage, but this is weird.
I think it's just pin, right? I think it's just pinfall. Whoever scores the pin first.
Oh, they're just calling
Elizabeth
him
looking
out.
like a 10 here, dude.
Is
And,
Ard wearing a shirt?
yeah. They're just walking out.
Where's
Yeah,
all the other guys?
So has he been the Taskmaster? Or is he just going by that now? Or wasn't he going by Kevin Sullivan for a bit?
He was he's been a Taskmaster since 94.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably since around, I think, Havoc.
Oh, I thought they were...
94.
Okay.
Hold on.
Because he transforms. He transforms into the Taskmaster.
Oh, really?
I
You
think it's some
started
weird
the top?
vignette where he's like on the beach or something.
Oh, so he does both.
What do you mean?
Is he Kevin Sullivan or is he the Taskmaster?
He's the Taskmaster's Kevin Sullivan.
Oh, so it's both.
It's like a nickname. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a separate character.
No. He's still Kevin
You
Sullivan.
start
They
at
always
the top of the cage?
Why aren't they showing the
so
gangsta?
maybe that's the gimmick. Maybe you start at the top. No, you know what? I think there's people in each cage, and you have to beat them in the cage. So you would
Yeah, look at
start.
Arn Anderson in sweatpants.
I think they start in the ring, and then you have to work your way up, I think.
Well, because this is going to basically be like Savage and Hogan have to beat all of them. Because I'm guessing they have to work their way up to Flair and Anderson there.
That's what I would assume.
Where is
on
the
the
gangsta?
other side, it's only Savage and Hogan?
Yeah.
Yeah, but where's the Gangsta and the
They
Ultimate
announced them. Oh, they're probably at the bottom, dude.
Yeah, but I didn't even see them come out.
I know. They heard. Who is the Ultimate Solution?
Warrior?
Well, it's not Warlord. I know that.
Renegade?
Oh shit, his name is Robert Alexander Swenson.
Yeah, I know. I clicked it and I was like, what the fuck?
I have no idea who this guy is. He's dead though. He's dead on August 18th, 1997.
From Krebs?
No, he
Okay.
had a heart.
Oh, so Krebs. Z Gangsta and the
Hulk
Ultimate...
Hogan, Hulk Hogan, Davey Boy Smith, and James Caan gave eulogies at his funeral.
Wow. That Macho Man shirt looked familiar to anyone?
Oh my God.
Ooh. Too soon.
They say that. So he was an avid user of steroids. Shocking. You see the guy's body. And started them in his early 20s. Because of this, he reportedly could not take a shower properly, put on a shirt, or walk upstairs.
Who was this?
Wow.
The ultimate solution.
Oh.
And he must be, I guess he was in the Batman. Batman and Robin?
Wait a second, is he Bane?
He's Bane.
Oh my God. I know who he is.
We still haven't seen him on camera yet.
No.
Wow.
Or is he Gangsta? I don't see him.
That is interesting. Yeah, I don't know where these other guys are.
They're going right to the top, brother.
That's right.
I think this is the thing. You have to work your way down and then get out of the cage to win.
Oh yeah, because there's little trap doors right there.
Yeah. So you're going to be
Yeah,
able
but
to
why would Flair and Anderson be first up?
You would think they'd be last in the ring.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't understand that either.
You can't work up here. Look at how shitty that floor is, dude.
Yeah, there's
I love Anderson's outfit.
sweatpants.
And a sweatshirt.
Is he wearing
so
that?
weird.
Is he wearing that so when he like he just fell on the cage there, he doesn't slice up his back?
Probably. Savage is in his shirt still. Hogan's in his shirt.
Could be.
Flair's probably not.
Well,
Flair's
there
probably
goes
not. Flair's probably not
Savage.
going to bump.
Savage is just ripped off. There's
This
like
is
weird
so
lights.
weird.
This is so stupid. This is ridiculous. They're doing
I
a
like
split
it.
screen. They're in the same cage.
Yeah, I know. The crowd's going to be like oddly quiet, I have a feeling, throughout this. I mean, they're pretty quiet right now, but it's probably because I can't see shit.
Well, yeah, and you're far away from the crowd, so they're going to be. There's no attachment to it.
Yeah, you're in the far corner of the arena.
Yeah.
That Nitro long sleeve on fucking Arn Anderson's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. What do you think they did with this thing? It's just gone. They were like, listen, we need to take this thing apart and just throw it away.
Probably
Yeah, scrap it.
Probably at the warehouse.
Oh,
The Doomsday Cage, you think is at the warehouse?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
I love how there's a metal pillar right in the middle to keep it up.
I want to know who thought this shit up. Is this a Dusty gimmick?
Well, Sullivan was booking.
No, that explains a lot, I guess.
Look at this view. This is if you're in the crowd, but further back. Imagine this view.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that's such garbage.
And don't forget how high up it is, too. You have to, look way up.
Bob, can you do some research for us and let us know where the fuck Z Gangsta and the Ultimate Solution are in this match?
I don't know. I'm thinking that they'll be obviously in the ring, but maybe they just come out later. I don't know. But so what I think I'm noticing here is that they start off with Flair and Anderson, and then where Barbarian Meng and Sullivan Luger are, those guys are split in half. So one cage would be Barbarian and Meng, and the other side.
Oh.
Because it looks like there's a divider in the middle of them.
Really?
Oh, that's weird.
So I wonder if Hogan's got to go to one and then Savage's got to go to the other one or something. Because it looks like it's split in the middle there.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of explanation of what the fuck's going on here. I like the stripper pole in the middle, though.
Yeah, I like that too.
This is so silly.
I just wish it made sense. If it made sense, I'd be all for it.
Well, and another thing too is like the last pay-per-view, we had 2 steel cage matches.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I know it's 3 cages, but still.
Yeah, and if you think about it, say Savage and Hogan do get all the way through, that just tells everybody that 2 guys can easily beat most of the top heels of the company.
Yeah, you're killing your heels.
At once.
Yeah, and I think there's a reason why the Giant's not in this match.
Oh, come on.
To protect them.
The green lights.
The green lights. What kind of strategy is he yelling at him up there? There's Jimmy Hart.
Look at this. This is the crowd shot. This is so shit, dude.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm sad. This was cool for the entrances, but look at Doomsday Cage Match. Once again, if you forgot what you're watching when they do the dual screen, it's written right there for you.
They should have just made this a yearly thing.
Da!
Hogan's in a fucking leg lock.
Look at Tony goes, all the fans at home were asking, what is the cage all about? Well, we're finding out right here. Yeah, we fucking are, I guess.
We're in a double figure 4 leg lock here. Split screen, same move.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, great. Counter the figure 4 like we've been doing every match for 2 years now.
This is not what I wanted to see in a Doomsday Cage match.
No.
I wanted a player. I wanted to see thumbtacks. Oh my god, he's got a computer dongle. He's got... Oh, nope, he dropped it.
He's passed it to the other cage.
He passed... Now, what if they didn't catch it and it went all the way to the ring?
Oh, well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that could happen.
He passed...
What was it?
Wait, there's powder getting thrown. Who's throwing powder? Did they throw it? Oh, Savage is throwing powder down. Now Hogan has it.
Oh, Hogan. Oh, I thought Luger threw powder at his own guys.
So did I at first.
Wait, now they didn't pin them. They just escaped.
Yeah, they don't have to pin him.
Oh, I thought they had to pin them.
Look, Hogan's just climbing down casually.
Yeah, taking his sweet time. That's why they had to blind him, because he's like, I can't just jump down. Savage doesn't give a fuck. He's just going to cannonball in there.
Okay, so there is a door there, but they are not actually separated. It's just open.
Now, can't Flair and Arn Anderson come down and join them?
Oh, I'm sure they could now, yeah.
I feel like...
Wait, so they're not divided?
Wait a second. Well, they are, but the door's open.
The door's open, yeah.
Jimmy Hart climbed up the scaffold to hand, like, a chain or something?
They're going to try and separate him.
Yeah, they're going to, because the door's going to shut, I bet you. Like I said before, that's a chain. Thank you, Tony. Right now we got Hogan and Luger and Taskmaster, and on the other side it's Meng, Savage, and who else?
Barbarian.
Ultimate Solution and Z Gangsta are MIA still, for the record.
I love how Hogan refuses to go down for any substantial amount of time.
Yeah, he hasn't once yet.
Like, they'll punch him and he'll go down to a knee, but then he's like right back up. He's like, I'm not selling for these jabronis.
Can't hurt my character, brother.
Right. Hulk Hogan has a 9-inch penis, not Terry Bollea. Terry Bollea is very average.
Even Tony doesn't know where the Z Gangsta and Ultimate Solution are. He just said. Yeah, they might be residing somewhere.
Well, here's the thing. If Ultimate Solution can't even walk downstairs, I mean, how would he leave his house? I mean, he's probably stuck at his home.
Or put a shirt on.
Well, yeah. You can't shower? Like, what the hell?
Oh, so look, Hogan has locked the other guys on the other side of the cage. Oh, maybe not. He can't get the door closed.
Wait a second. This is the only match that Ultimate Solution has in WCW?
Oh, yeah.
Holy fuck.
I love how Hogan was trying to lock the door, and in the faces of fear, instead of trying to pull it open, we're pushing it shut to help him. Jeez. Oh, here comes Arn. He's coming down. Too bad they can't do anything because they're trapped in that cage now.
When literally they could just have gone out the door that they made the entrance in and walked down the scaffold and just come through that door.
Right, yeah. Uh-oh. It's turning into a scaffold match now as Kevin Sullivan might be getting thrown over.
Look, they are. They're teasing that he's going to fall off.
Oh my god.
See, now I know I'd slip and I just would pump.
And you would fall.
To death, yeah.
Being all shy and shit.
Hogan's trying to kill a man here live on pay-per-view.
He's the babyface. If you're a casual viewer, you're watching this and you're like, why is Hulk Hogan trying to push a toddler off of a scaffold right now? And you wouldn't realize
how about the same month WCW threw Canyon off the 3-cage cell? The same month Owen Hart died.
No, it was a year later.
It was a year. It was the same building.
Oh.
But it was a year after. And then Russo was like, we talking about, bro. There's nothing to do with that. No correlation.
Come on, that's good shit.
And then he's in the hospital, like, with the halo on and everything. And then, like, DDP's there checking on him, and then Canyon turns heel, and he goes, DDP, you never visit me in the hospital? And it's like, dude, 2 nitros ago, he was there visiting you in the hospital. What are you talking? Oh.
Okay,
this is amazing. There's 3 cages, and they still break free of it to brawl outside of the cage on the fucking.
I know, you'd think this is a Jeff Jarrett match.
Yeah, you really would. That's how, I was thinking about that. That's how you kill the cage match, when you constantly get out of it and then just brawl around ringside. What is the point of a cage if you can just constantly get out of it? They're going to go to the ring. They're going to go to the fucking ring and then not be in the cage. Oh, my God.
They escaped, dude.
So I don't understand. Did they win the match?
No, they got to pin him still.
Hogan is breaking a microphone on the back of Sullivan's head. Hey, brothers. We got to make sure you get at least my leg drop for the front row. And also, see me in regular lighting to make sure that you know it's me and not Randy Hogan. Savage and Luger going at it. Still no Gangsta or Solution.
Yeah, the fact that this is back in the regular ring is pretty much bullshit.
And for what?
And look at he's throwing Sullivan out of it now, and so they're just going to start walking back. It was so they gave the fans a little tease, and now they're going to go back to the Doomsday Cage.
And what is the point of that? Why? This is so stupid.
I want to know where the other 2 members of the match are.
Yeah, because they could use them right now.
Look at Hogan sneaking up on Luger.
Yeah. You know what? I hope Solution is so big that he has, like, a humpback, and they can finally do that gimmick where he can't technically get pinned because his shoulders are always.
My God. Well, I was just looking him up for the Batman movie just because I wanted to remember that again. And there's an image from them from Nitro, and he is fucking huge.
He's a huge guy, yeah.
They're saying it on the commentary. We still haven't seen Z-Gangster. We still haven't seen Ultimate Solution. Which is really weird.
So, I mean, when you say ultimate solution, that should mean that he is the guy that will end them. So, maybe he's the ace in the hole here.
That's true. Watch out over there. Watch out. UnCensored is living up to its name here, even though we had to zoom out for the blood earlier in the show.
Mm-hmm.
Which is actually really fucking hilarious when you think about it.
It's uncensored, but we got a censored blood.
Sullivan is grabbing boards from the scaffold for some reason, and he's just dropping them on the ground. Luger and Hogan are in the ring, the real ring, not the Doomsday Cage ring. And Savage is grabbing a board, and he's running toward the ring with it. And now he just hit the back of Sullivan with it. Wow, this is something. There's a camera woman in the way.
This is terrible. I was really hoping the Cage triple fucking thing would.
Okay, so I have a prediction as we are. Let's see how much time we got. We still have 15 minutes, guys. So as we still are going through those 15 minutes, I have a prediction. Mm-hmm. I feel like these last couple of WCW shows, including this one, we looked at the card and it was like, well, maybe it'll be fun. None of the next one looks really not fun, so maybe it'll be good.
Maybe,
that sounds like wishful thinking.
The next one looks like one of the worst WCW shows we're ever going to watch.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really not.
It's fucking Lethal Lottery Battle Bowl. I hate that shit.
I'm really not looking forward to it, dude. We better have some real good shit to talk about.
Didn't we skip a World War III or something, Bob, because you just refused to watch it?
No, we skip Battle Bowl.
I knew it was something like that. What year? 94?
93. 1993 Battle Bowl. The one before, it was after Havoc and before Stargate.
Oh, see, I wasn't involved, or I'd make us watch it.
Oh, no.
Completionist.
Nope. I am too, but I was like, you know what? I have my limits.
Wait till Bob gets mad at me when I want to watch pre-shows for pay-per-views.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
We'll talk.
Why would I watch a pre-show?
It's part of the continuity, man.
No, wait. Is there a match on the pre-show?
Yes, matches.
Okay, if there's matches, then I'll do it. I'm not going to sit there for a half hour as much.
No.
Tell me what I'm about to watch.
When there's matches, come on.
Fuck.
Come on, Bob. Come on.
Hey guys, tonight at No Surrender, these are all the matches we're going to watch. And here's the highlight videos of each match nine times in a half hour.
And Dallas is like, I don't know, he announced that kind of weird, so I didn't really like it.
Yeah, I can watch if the pre-show matches are available. Then yeah, I'll watch that. I don't care.
They're available if you make them available, Robert.
Yeah, but I don't know if on the copies I have they have the pre-show.
Okay, well, I'm not getting heated about this right now. I'm trying to work on my temper with you, so.
I'm surprised you haven't yelled at me for you'll text me and then I don't answer for 7 hours.
Okay, the other day,
because I forget.
Fucking blew my mind. I was like, I can't believe this dude didn't answer me until the next day. I was like, this was bullshit.
I'll look at it.
Oh, but if I don't answer one fucking text message, I'm the biggest piece of shit in the world.
No, it's because you respond back with a lack of enthusiasm.
No, you were pretty bad for a while, my dude.
What?
Yeah.
A lack of enthusiasm.
Yeah, we've talked about this. You've just put a period.
Oh my God.
I could be like, dude,
proper punctuation in my text
I could have been
here
like, oh, here comes Solution and Gangsta. See, now, if I were to text Austin this, like, Gangsta and Solution just came out watching this live, he would respond, cool, with a period.
With a period. I gotta say, Solution definitely lost some weight to play Bane in Batman. He's not as thick. Now, Z Gangsta, he ain't looking too hot right here, but he's choking Savage. Ultimate Solution's going right after Hogan. He's bringing him back to the Doomsday Cage.
He doesn't look like he's that big where he couldn't shower.
I don't understand the shower remark.
The shirt I could get. I mean, I don't think a shirt could fit this guy.
No, I mean, he's massive. Why are these two the ones who are like, oh, this is that? These are the guys that are going to That's the thing I hate about the whole like Dungeon of Doom, Kevin Sullivan bullshit stuff. Look, this is kind of a cool camera angle, but
Hogan's terrified.
it's from behind the bottom part of the cage, shooting Ultimate Solution Hogan facing the crowd. But
Randy, get up! There's two big guys here.
But this is what I hate about this, because all they do is like introduce a new big guy and they are like, yo, he's gonna be the one who takes down Hulkamania. And then of course it doesn't happen. And that's what happens month after month after month.
And then it's just like, fuck, instead of one leg drop, it's gonna take two. Fuck.
I hate it. I hate it. I think that's why I hate the Dungeon of Doom shit. Because it's like, oh, here's fucking Shark or whatever, and then he's done. Okay, here's one man gang. Okay, cool.
My problem with the Dungeon of Doom is that it's all guys that Hogan's already beat.
Well, not in this
several times over.
This way. So that's how they're gonna beat him. And you got Z Gangsta, who's pretty much just an actor, and he's just coming here to wrestle again for some reason.
Well, he's wrestled before.
Well, I know, but very little.
It's Zeus, dude.
I know who it is.
He's big time.
Savage is on the top rope. Oh my god, he dropped the axe handle on his Z Gangster, who like kind of makes it look like he got like a splash of water on his face after it. Yeah. Ultimate Solution with the most shitty atomic drop ever. Hogan does not even think of selling it.
Well, and then he goes after so much steroids. You can't bang Jimmy enough for an atomic drop. Are you kidding me?
That's a good point.
Come here, brother.
I mean, if you look at him here and you type in, like, Bane, or you just type in his name, or Bane from Batman and Robin, significantly different.
I would have just had him wear the gear.
Oh, he slammed Ultimate Solution's head against the fucking thing. Z Gangsta had Savage and a... This is what we've been waiting 2 hours, 30 minutes for, was to see Ultimate Solution and Z Gangsta against Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage.
It's paying off so far.
Oh my god. Z Gangster's wearing a Goldberg gym weight belt. This is Goldberg right across the back. The Ultimate Solution is
Why is the referee not counting a pin?
Look at him. Look how he's holding Savage. He doesn't want to touch his butt because, of course, that would mean he likes guys probably. So instead, he was pulling the back of his tights. He was pulling him by the back of the tights. Holy fuck. Okay, listen. This match sucked before, but this has taken it to the next level of suck, because this is really fucking bad.
Where'd all the real wrestlers go? Are they just on the outside of the cage just waiting?
Yeah, where's Flair?
Yeah, I was wondering the same thing, actually. Savage pulling something out of his tights. Oh, powder. He just bit it off. It's powder. Here's Anderson, who's magically in his wrestling gear, no longer sweatpants and a sweatshirt, because he's not going to land on a cage, so.
Right.
That's hilarious. That had to be like a fuck you to Hogan and stuff. It had to have been.
Look at Flair coming in and just taunting the whole time.
He's trying to get enough so he can get a finisher for like a video game.
Yeah, he's like spamming the taunt button.
Yeah.
Throwing Savage against the cage. Holy shit, guys! We have just under 10 minutes finally.
Oh my god! There's still 10 minutes.
We're 2:38:35 and out of 2:45:06, so we still got too much time left, is what it means.
I wish they would have done more with the actual wrestlers in the cage than the fucking TV guys in the ring.
I would have rather just had Hogan and Savage against Solution and Gangsta.
No.
Yeah. Not in a triple cage, but
Solution's just standing there not knowing what to do.
I'm not so sure.
Okay, now he raised his arm well over his head, so he can definitely shower. Savage saw white powder and he dove at it like he thought it was cocaine. That was terrifying. Booty man.
Booty Man is here.
He's got cooking pants. He gave them pants. How do you come up with that as a weapon of choice? That's
out of all the things, dude, two brooms, and 2 frying pans, dude. What the fuck?
Look at them just tap everyone on the head with them.
Yeah. Oh, he smacked him right in the face. He tripped and smacked Solution right in the face.
They keep hitting Z Gangsta in the back with it, which I think is hilarious. How are you going to tell me that Z Gangsta can't shower, but Luger can?
No, Solution can't shower.
Solution, sorry. You know what I meant.
Well, technically, Lex can't even walk now, so.
Oh, that's so fucked up.
That's like that. He can't walk.
That's not from the steroids, though.
Well, I think to some level it is.
Oh, is it? I thought it was from. Oh, maybe. Oh my God, he got the loaded glove. He almost hit Savage, but he stopped himself, and then he hit Flair.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna play that up too. Like, yeah, he could have stopped, but he still hit Flair with it. I'm pretty sure they play that up.
I believe that. That makes sense. Because he purposely didn't hit Savage, really.
Wait, Savage and Hogan are running away?
No, Savage forgot that he had to pin Flair, so he jumped back.
Oh my God. And then look, they locked the Doomsday Cage. The referee stuck inside with the Ultimate Solution and Z Gangsta.
Oh, we did it. We beat all 7 of them.
The Mega
now
Powers.
We have no opponents.
And they're just leaving. They're not even... Oh, wait, are they going to go back to the top? No, they're just leaving.
Yeah, they're just crawling away. He's rolling.
They're not even raising their arm.
That was a pretty big disappointment, folks.
I don't even think disappointment's the right word.
I was looking forward to that main event.
Can we be?
You were?
Yeah.
Guys, can we be real? Can we be real with each other? Did we really think that match is going to be good?
No. Absolutely not.
But for me, it wasn't. I was hoping for like kind of some stupid shit, and we didn't even get that.
No. Yeah, I would have thought there would be some like an explosion or something.
No, not like that.
Well, like, oh hey, I can't believe the top of the cage blew off because of the Solution.
An explosion.
Yeah.
Okay, and now we're going to the table for the last 3 minutes.
The show is over.
The show's basically over.
If you're Bobby Heenan, what are you thinking right now?
I'm getting paid good money.
I was going to say, I'm just glad that a check clears every month.
Yeah.
Wow, guys. I can't believe we just sat through that show.
I'm going thumbs down for this one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I can't wait till one day where we're like, wow, that was a good WCW show.
Yeah, in June.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, Slamboree 96, I went there, thumbs down.
No Slamborees are good.
Slamboree 98 and 99 aren't bad.
I don't know.
I like Slamboree 99.
I was going to say, maybe 99.
Okay, well, guys, just
98.
Just to get excited, there are 15 matches coming up for us at Slamboree. That's right, 15 matches.
Yeah, 12 of them are Lethal Lottery.
Yeah. But besides that,
and I know we have a world title match. There's a cruiserweight match.
Yeah, and then the U.S. title match. And so we got. We're not reading the bullshit. Okay, we're going on. We got credits. This is it. Show's done. I'm excited.
They don't even give them last names. There's like Jeff,
Rob, Neil, Rick, Mike,
Renee,
Kip, and that. Paul, Joe, Melinda, Bill, Mike, James, Ron, Grover, Jimmy, Jim. Okay, I'm exiting out of this shit. Woody. Okay, we're done. That was not good. Okay, so we have besides the bullshit, we get Dean Malenko versus Brad Armstrong for the Cruiserweight title.
Pass.
Conan versus Jushin Thunder Liger for the U.S. title. No pass on that one. Okay. And the heavyweight title, which is the main event, is the Giant versus Stang.
Mang and Stang.
Meng and Stang. But other people featured on the card. We got people like VK Wall Street, Johnny Grunge, Fire and Ice, Humo.
So it's a WCW Saturday night.
Is Sergeant Craig Pittman on it?
Yes, he is.
Hell yeah, dude. That's all you need.
Public Enemy, Road Warrior Hawk. Dude, you name it, they're here. The Taskmaster and Chris Benoit team. That's a rare instance right there. Rock. Yeah, it's just, dude, it's a mess. It's a mess.
So we're skipping Slamboree, right?
No, we're watching it.
No, we have to watch it.
Oh, but we can skip fucking Battle Bowl 93.
Absolutely, we can.
That wasn't my choice.
What a bunch of bullshit.
I do think the positive is that at least these matches can't be 20 minutes long because there's so many of them and it's only so long of a show.
Well, here's the thing. The longest match on that show is 10 minutes and 41 seconds.
That's awesome.
Okay. That's not going to be bad.
That's awesome.
All the other matches are like the Lethal Lottery matches. Let's see here.
Those can be less than 5 for all I care.
None of them, or excuse me, one match is over 8 minutes long.
I can live with that.
All the other matches are sub 6 minutes.
No, that's definitely good news. Yeah, I don't know. As far as match of the night goes, I guess you kind of by default have to give it to fucking Belfast Brawler versus William Regal.
The Belfast Bruiser.
Or whatever.
No, I gotta agree with you.
I was slightly entertained by the Triple Cage match.
I was for a little bit, and then it when you realized, like, okay, we're not even staying inside of it, and like then it was just like shitty brawling outside of it instead of shitty brawling in the fun structure. I think that's where it like ruined it for me.
I agree.
The Chicago street fight was not good.
Arguably one of the worst pay-per-view matches we've seen.
3.5 stars, apparently.
Yeah, it's 2 thumbs down for me, guys, and there's, I guess, a reason why I've never seen any of that pay-per-view is because kind of blows dick.
Yeah, that seems pretty fair.
Mm-hmm.
So,
well,
fuck them.
That happened.
Oh, fuck them.
On to the next.
Yeah, the next one, like we've said, is Slamboree. There's no pay-per-view in April. So there'll be quite, I mean, as Dallas mentioned, the Giant defends the world title. So there is a pretty big development there that we'll discuss the next time.
Yeah, I'm hoping before the next time we do this that I can maybe try to catch up with the Nitros. Because I want to, I'm not promising, but who knows? By the time we actually record the next one, I might be able to do it.
I'm sure you can, yeah.
Because I haven't even caught up since, like, I have to watch, like, after Starrcade and on, which is a decent amount. But usually it's, like, I know the last one there was a Clash, too, in between. So there's also that, and it's going to cause me problems. But yeah.
Well, still, that might help.
We'll see. I'm going to try. I don't have to do the pay-per-views. I already watched them.
Yeah, you guys, if you've never seen this, you didn't miss anything. If you watched it with us...
Sorry.
Yeah. Wow. Fucking that's a moment of your life you'll never get back.
Yeah.
But with all that said, we march on, we get later into the year, and some pretty big things develop in the summer of 1996. Specifically a big Meng and a medium-sized Meng.
Oh my god, dude, they need it so badly.
So that'll be good. Otherwise, we're gonna just have to struggle through until then.
Well, you know what's funny is like when we get to that point, I'll probably want to watch every week.
Yeah.
Well, so we got Slamboree, and what's the order after Slamboree? I always get these.
It goes Slamboree, Great American Bash, Bash at the Beach, Hog Wild, Fall Brawl.
Okay, so
two
more to power through.
Which really isn't bad.
No, we have one more.
Is the Bash good?
Great American Bash 96 is arguably the best WCW pay-per-view during the Nitro era. One of the best.
Okay.
It's considered that it's. So.
Yeah.
Well, so one more real bad one to get through that we know is going to be bad for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
I can do that.
That is absolutely the case. All right. That will wrap up this edition of IcoPod. Until next time when we cover Slamboree. For Dallas Greeley and for Austin Skinner, I'm Bob Conley Jr., and this has been IcoPod.
You gotta hear it.